spell squeeze directly. Yeah, maybe.
It's just 2 clumps of the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, makes sense.
So it's very close to Divinity, Mary. Like, you roll for initiative.
She's level 2? Yeah.
You
You're
roll
level
for
2, so you
initiative.
do
and
have
then
a little
decide to
something,
turn
something,
order.
wild shape, something.
Oh,
Orange.
we rolled
It
for
doesn't start
When
getting
did we
real
roll for
complicated until
You didn't
3.
last time, but when you're in a fight,
Oh.
we roll for initiative, and then it determines the turn order, and
Oh, shit.
then
Okay.
It's the
You
same
know.
basic rules and mechanics.
Sweet, you can use it twice per
That's
rest.
cool.
That's cool.
The wild shape
I'm
Yeah.
glad I know
at
that.
level 2.
and then like you know,
Yeah, you can
Your
use this
stuff on
feature
there.
twice.
it's the same
Awesome.
as like you know when we level
like
up and we add the
Lone
points.
sentence.
So it's
Yeah.
like your strength
Tiny octopus.
Yeah.
versus your constitution.
I was literally going across
If
these
you level
notes,
up, you
fucking
get to
up
add a
wax
point.
this, and I like
You know,
drew
you need more.
Ian's
That's
little.
wax fist.
Yeah,
Level up.
it's tooting, anyways.
Okay.
His
'Cause I
little
think I did
octopus
level up,
is
and I
tooting.
don't remember
and
adding
then
points.
I
You
think I
did.
did something.
You're
You'll
a
probably
tiny
level up
octopus. You
very
can't
quickly
breathe.
I'm like,
because
so now
Yeah.
let's
last,
start
last
shaking
time I
that
leveled up
fucking
like
sand the time.
2 in one go. Like just after that one battle, I leveled up 2 levels.
Oh,
Mm,
I drew an angry half elf. I think my favorite picture in my book is the one that I drew of us butt to butt on the donkey.
My mom.
Butt to butt donkey riding.
I forgot about that.
It's really good.
You might
Baby drag.
You might want to watch Ancient Aliens about Hawaii before you go.
Good play.
About what? Is that what your mom said to you? Moms are the best. About what? Hawaii.
You should watch the Ancient Aliens
You
episode
might want to
before
watch
you go.
Ancient Aliens before you go to Hawaii.
Apparently some fucked up shit went down there.
A long
It's
time
the
ago.
only.
I saw it in this documentary called Ancient Aliens.
You're like, okay, Mom,
Crazy
send me
bitch.
the link.
Yeah, I'm like, cool.
On YouTube, there's this channel called Ancient Aliens Debunked that just plays whole things
Oh, I
of
would
Ancient
love
Aliens.
that.
And then, like, after they make their, like, nobody knows how it was made, it just cuts off to the guy who's like, so,
This is how
this
they
is
made
how
this.
it was made, it's well documented, and this is what went, and then he goes back and he goes back to the episode, and he just keeps interjecting, it's great.
One of my friends joined a
Back
cult
that
because
thing
of
up.
Ancient Aliens.
Marceline.
Spark that
You
thing.
should
up.
not have
nice.
that long of legs.
Work it
The
out.
one
Mount Adam's
where they
cult?
carved, like, that
Have you heard of
city
it?
into the side of the
Good
mountain.
girl.
They're
You
like,
play
they
with
didn't
like
have
people
the
living down
tools to
there.
do this.
Of course
There were
they
no
did.
tools found to do it.
In what?
The guy cuts back, he's like,
Lights
this
that
actually
appear in the sky.
is one of the worst lies ever.
Nice. We
Because
got some
this
weird people out there
is the
doing
site where
weird
they
shit.
just left
Yeah, we
tools
just sit here and
everywhere.
worship.
And they found all the tools and they were
Yeah.
like, oh,
We just sit here and
that's how
worship
they
like
did
an
it.
old white man.
These are the tools that they use, and
Who's
that's
our
how they
old white
figured
man
out
that
how
we
like
worship?
Biden.
so many ancient
I
civilizations
don't
were able
worship
to
it.
do it because these
Okay.
assholes just left all their
Thomas
tools
was
on
at,
the
like,
ground
a-
and left.
Boy
Yeah, but
Scouts
they're
or
like,
something.
I meant
and
black
his dad
dudes.
who's
Like
obviously
the
very
guy there
religious,
is
right?
like tripping
And he
over
was
like
they were like, oh, something about
specialty
Jesus, and then
tools
Thomas
they
was like,
use. He's
could
oh,
it be?
whoa. You
Because
can't
that's like the
carve
ancient
limestone
aliens
like
like
this.
line.
And
They're
then
like,
the
my
guy
God,
shows a video of the guy
ancient
putting, like,
aliens.
stick in there, like,
Thomas did, and I was
tick,
like,
tick, and then
he had to tell
splitting
me
it
about it. He was like,
perfectly.
Dad, it's not. He didn't
It's like, you
laugh.
see, the
I was
reason they
like,
use limestone, it's
course not.
really easy to work. It's like got a pencil and just like carving.
The girly now.
Jesus.
Dude, I can't
No
take
one
you
could
seriously.
possibly move
More to
this
sit
stuff.
back.
It has to be aliens, dude. There's
What?
no other way.
How did it get here? Aliens.
It's okay.
Could it be?
Go
Remember
on.
Tom?
Oh yeah. Could it?
I mean, we
be?
weren't there, but
Well, I guess if we're not starting, but
You can really tell when I'm drunk with these notes.
I can really tell when you're drunk without
Why?
them.
Well, obviously. But I just mean like
What happens when you're drunk with the note?
Like,
Her
usually,
notes
like,
get awesome.
regular
They
notes
just
like
turn into what the
stickers, nice
Stickers and
handwriting, like beautiful shit, and then it's like
So, like,
drunk is
announcement.
And it just scribbles and shit.
What's that? Can't even read it.
So did you
Last
were you
time
able
I
to
was-
like finish your character sheet and figure out your spells and
No. I spent like all week planning prestige. Oh, these are yours.
Mine.
This is yours.
You want tree shape? You want prestidigitation?
No, I didn't.
Let me see your spells.
Okay.
Let me see your thing.
So
I looked at it.
but
She's
my
got
spells
wild
are
shape. That's the
druid.
only spell.
That's
that
the
she
only
has.
one.
For now.
You haven't picked
Yeah,
any?
you're good. Oh, she's supposed to pick
No,
at level
because
2?
I'm level 3 now. So I think
Oh,
I need it.
Jesus.
Right?
Are you?
Oh no, I'm level 2. Okay.
Level 2. She
3
just
is when
has
you
wild
gotta pick
shape.
all your shit.
You
Yeah.
have wild shape, but then you probably have some cantrips, right? She's a druid.
I do have
Oh,
cantrips.
fuck.
Cantrips are pretty much just like no cost.
It's okay, they grow back.
Only what?
Just pick some random ones out. You know?
Just
Okay.
throw them out.
Yeah. Just fucking grab them. That sounds cool. And then when you try and use it, we'll see what
What is
happens.
this?
I suggest Eldritch Blast.
Is this
Yeah,
something?
that is a great one. Druids.
It does as much damage as a heavy
Is that
crossbow.
something that
Person.
looks like actually?
As
Yeah.
someone who
Yeah,
has been
so-
a successful player of D&D,
Hmm.
I highly recommend
Like, look at-
picking what sounds
how many
the
notes
funniest
are
or the
not
coolest
very
to you
many.
and rolling with it. Because
Look
it
at
doesn't
this.
matter if
It
it's
really
or
helps
not.
if you also don't know what it is,
So-
because
Yeah.
then it's like, oh shit, I
Shiny
can do
blue.
that.
Sorry.
Wait.
Yeah,
Prestidigitation.
I picked the
Jizz.
weirdest shit.
And I'm the
Yeah.
opposite.
Yeah, I
I
loved it, dude.
read
So you
every
have,
single
uh,
page and
So it would
You
pick
have
the
two
one that I want
cantrips
the most or
and-
think
I
that would come the most
would
in
do
handy.
that. I would do that.
How does
I
that
just
ties?
haven't.
Oh,
Let's see,
okay.
there you got 2 cantrips.
I mean,
and
fuck
3
it.
first
You
level
You can
spells.
only use your
Okay.
fucking one spell today. That's cool.
it was
Yeah,
the,
here's the thing.
my
So
healing
it can do
spirit.
any cantrip.
it was
How many
healing
cantrips?
spirit was
Yeah.
the unicorn, Jack.
2, it
Yes,
sounds
it was.
like.
2.
2? Okay. I can do
Ooh, Breath of the
two
Wild.
cantrips.
We know that bird sound.
So two
I
think
poison,
that's mine.
and then I can do one. What did you say?
He traced mine.
Mystical. What?
One druid spell, probably. Probably one level 1
Oh,
druid
that's
spell.
words.
She has 3.
Oh, wild shape.
She has 3
wow.
first level spell slots.
And I have 3 first level spell
She does.
spots.
What?
slots.
I have what?
She does.
And then what about
Your wild
second
shape
level?
should be on your.
None yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the salsa?
But your
It was
wild shape
way
should be
over
on
there.
here.
Tell me.
Looks like you have 2.
She has 3 first level spell slots.
Oh, I have
Who's
2
Mary?
As a second level
wild
druid.
shape spells.
And they can be a 1/4 size creature.
Alright, so you can pick any number of spells from first level. You prepare like clerics do, so you can change your spells out all the time.
Oh, man, I
well,
missed a
all
spell
the
call.
days.
Okay.
Let's see. So you choose a number equal to your wisdom modifier plus your level. So whatever the number next to your wisdom
I'm
is.
hungry,
Mariah,
girl.
show her her wisdom modifier.
Oh. So on your main sheet, let's see. So let's see. So all the categories, wisdom modifier is a +3.
So
you plus
3
3
plus
plus
your
2.
level. So you can pick 5 spells from first level.
He's essentially just
From the
reading
first
off.
level. Okay.
Yeah.
And I get 2 wild shapes and.
But you can only prepare. There's only 3 prepared, right?
No, she has 3 slots, but she can prepare that many.
So you only have 3 slots.
She can prepare.
So you
5
can only
spells, but
cast
she can
3
use
spells
3.
per day.
Right.
Of those, cantrips you can do as many times as you want.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, cantrips
But I
are
only
like,
get 2
What did we get last time?
cantrips.
1200?
yeah,
Right.
cantrips are like they're like
What did we get last
easy
time?
ones. Like
1200?
you can make something light up.
I don't
or,
know.
You know, like they're like
I don't know if he gave us that number.
Yeah.
It's legitimately basic.
Yeah, basic. Gotcha.
basic no cost spells.
Basic bitch.
Yeah, 1200.
I recently named a cocktail basic bitch.
What is it?
It was like a beautiful Mai Tai. This like bartender made it for me, and he's like, "What do you think?" And I was like, "It's basic, but it's beautiful." To basic bitch, and he's like, "I don't want you to drink a basic bitch," and I was like, "Well, it's really good."
I like think you guys renamed your menus.
The whole thing.
There's a drink at the pizza place over there called the Samantha.
And it
it's just,
used to be.
yeah, they took it off the menu, but it was.
You're like,
like
is that
a
raised to stink?
It was like a shot of vodka with a White Claw poured in it.
What the
and I
fuck?
was
Ew.
Why isn't that Karen?
Extra strength
Shouldn't
white
it be a
claw.
Karen?
Yeah, it should be. A Samantha definitely wouldn't drink that.
A Samantha
Do
just
you know a
chugs 2
Samantha?
Mai Tais the second they get to the bar and then stops drinking
Mhm.
for the rest of the night.
Sammy.
or I just wait for like somebody to be like, "What are you drinking?"
Or
And then I
drink
just tell them it's
fistfuls
double
of Long
makers.
Island iced
But
tea.
that's what a Sammy does, not what a Samantha does.
True. True.
Alright,
You're still hung
alright,
on yourself,
Samantha-
Samantha.
Samantha is like American Girl doll, weird
Right?
ass name, yeah.
Samantha drinks whiskey
Look at my
mixes.
Hell no,
Lemon-
Samantha
Lemon
doesn't.
grab
Yeah,
that?
I did a little bit. My straight brown hair, my knee-length dress.
I know, Samantha was the one to have though.
Did you pick a druidic Circle
When I
yet?
finally got to have my own, I
Circle?
picked the
Yeah,
first
so it's
custom
like,
one that had curly hair.
Are you
First
circle
one
of the
like,
moon?
had hazel eyes.
Yeah.
And
Oh
like,
yeah.
light color hair.
I
She
did
had
read
her
through
little-
those.
My mom
Okay.
I did
never
read
bought
through
me
those.
one.
Yeah, you're supposed to
She bought
pick
me a
one
knockoff
of
one.
them.
Yeah.
There was
Magic
two,
Red.
right?
I got picked
There's
circle
like
of the shepherd.
6.
Wow.
I worked really hard to get mine.
That one you can break the game
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, you can have this.
Yeah, because at a certain level
My
they like
grandma
heal
bought me
you at the end of their turn.
Yeah, so at the
That
second
must be
level
what
you can
Guardian
only
Spirit
Oh,
is.
my parents would never have. They're like.
at the second level you can only choose two.
Right.
Yeah,
Don't
so
ask
at
what
one
I
point
need clothing.
you can
that
have
goes
a
with
bunch
it.
of
Don't ask for accessories. What did I
things
do
under
every
your
year
command
since I had that doll?
that heal you
I
at the
just
end of
need
their
this
turn,
in
and you can
bed.
just tank
Dude, because
hits.
they would send,
It's
dude,
and
and then
have
the
them as a
matching
swarm around
clothes,
you.
like they'd send you,
Catalogs.
yes,
Yeah.
with like, oh my god, I can dress.
I was
It's
always
an
circling
aura
stuff, and I
Every-
never
all
got
the
it. So I was
creatures
like,
I
within
want
it
the
get a number of
dog,
hit
like,
points
wow.
equal
See, I
to
was a
half
nightmare.
your
I would
druid
put
level every turn.
different
There you
nail
go.
polish on her lips as like lipstick. Like, draw it, and my mom was like,
Well, that's why they didn't get.
Oh, and then
It's true.
by
One
14th
time,
level, if
I
you
did get a
ever
head
get
replacement
to 0 hit points, then
Somebody
it
did that to
just
uninstall. I can't remember who it
brings
was.
you back and summons a
But somebody
bunch
like drew on it or something like that. and I was
Right?
like,
Alright, yeah, I can see how
Broken
that
as
break
all
it
hell.
down.
What did
Yeah.
you just do? I took all mine out on my doodle bear, man.
Alright, so that's
Yes,
just like
and
a
then you
summoner
could go.
dressed
I
like a
forgot
druid.
Oh my god, these are so pretty. We're ready. We're just waiting.
No, it's fine. She's picking out spells.
It's a shame we're committed to all being bards.
Doodle
Polly
Polly
That's
Pocket
true.
though was
I
by
was
far the
already looking at
superior
Mars.
90s.
Or,
uh,
You know what nobody remembers that is so crazy to me is the
That we used to
I
play with
can't-
Jake.
Oops.
Go on.
What are they called? Now I can't think of what they're called, but it was weird. It was like these puppet dolls, and this little girl was like, her grandma was sick, and she was in denial that her grandma was gonna die, and she had these dolls, and she like. Who made you play with these? What? What are they called? Dead grandma puppets.
Oh,
Like
those teeny little mini dolls?
no, I
Marionettes?
like those dolls.
The sorrow dolls or something?
No, I'm
Where
like
you
not like it was
figure
like a
out
movie.
hands.
It was like a movie. So it was
Sneaky
like
puppet.
they were like stuffed animal dolls, right? They looked like little stuffed animal dolls, like little girls and boys or whatever. And
Yikes.
the girl like heard her toy in the washing machine. It was like, "Help me!" Dude, no,
Wait,
I
this
have
was a movie?
no
And, like,
idea
they were, like,
what
walking-
you're
they were, like,
describing.
walking on the sidewalk, but the sidewalk
That
was
sounds
the ceiling.
horrible.
You're
She
thinking
goes
of a
to this
haunted
natural
Furby.
land. It's a movie. It's a movie.
Are you
It's
sure?
called
Like,
the.
did you take
Annabelle.
a bunch of acid? And...
No, I'm sure because my friend had the stuffed animal
I'm sure I
dolls.
saw a movie that didn't exist.
Teletubbies. I'm just kidding. I know. I'm being an asshole.
That's not true. It did exist
Do
in
you know what
parallel
I'm talking
dimension,
about?
and you just shifted dimensions.
Oh my
We
god.
talked about this.
But you know
yeah.
what the thing is? Like, we all had like weird ass
It's the Nelson effect.
VHSs from all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah,
Like, we had weird like musical mansion.
Or at least that's what it's
like,
called in this
weird
dimension. Yeah.
videos
Might be
that
called
we were
something more
watching.
I
catchy.
remember it's something different, but you
And
know,
a
that's just the
lot of
Nelson
sick-
Maybe
effect
it's,
for you.
maybe it's when you transferred to another dimension.
Yeah.
So like,
See, in my dimension, it started when CERN started blasting black holes into existence, and then started screwing up the
What,
timeline
bro?
for everybody.
Yeah.
Just
But they
keep
never did that
firing-
in this
yeah.
timeline. So.
Yeah, which is they will.
good girl.
They start doing it in public schools. Yeah.
Start
That
blasting
makes
open
sense.
black holes
Yeah,
in
yeah,
public
yeah,
schools.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Life size.
Great.
No.
Now what's not real?
Tyra.
No, she's wackadoo.
This is what I'm doing. Puppet dolls.
Stuff
Kid
like that.
movies from the 90s. And so you think for the sake of
I'm
time,
gonna.
maybe
I'm
we
like,
should just,
that's
choose ones
labyrinth.
that
That's
sound
dark
fun
crystal.
for now. Okay.
And because they're prepared
Yeah,
spells,
You're
you
thinking
can
of the
choose
I
Muppets.
want you to be able to have fun and do shit.
Yeah.
They're
Alright,
not really
so for
puppets.
three,
They're
it's
just
dolls.
dolls.
No, they're Muppets.
I'll just try some.
Sky dancers.
Mannequin on the move. 1991.
Those were.
And then what we'll do is we'll have Jim be the
Man,
spell
get
guy.
on
So
the
if you're like, I
move.
want to cast this spell,
Terrified.
then Jim will
I'll
quickly
look it up for
type
you.
it in.
Yeah, it's
And
like
then do,
super
like,
no pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I got all of it open here, so.
So we all DM together. This
Yeah,
is a
it's
collective.
no-
It's not like. Yeah.
How could you not
Collective
come prepared? You
Yes,
don't
I
know the
prepare
rules
stories
100%.
and monsters and stuff, but we all DM together.
It's a huge shit show, and we love it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hyped.
Like,
Okay.
dolls come to life.
Cool.
It's like Toy Story.
Dolls come to life in the 90s.
I was just seeing how
Don't
you
feel
dealt with
pressured.
the
I'm sorry
salsa
I-
being spilled on your page.
I put you on the spot last session. I didn't realize.
Great.
It's so obscure.
I thought like
Mugish archetype.
I made
What are they
assumptions. Let's put it that way. And then I put you on the spot last session.
Because
and
they're
I
like,
forgot about that.
wait, what? I was on the spot?
Yeah, well, like I was like, okay,
He's like,
so
they're
explain that thing
torturing
I
you.
sent
What are you gonna do?
And you were
Oh,
like,
it's
oh
necessary.
yeah. Memorize the player's handbook.
The whole thing.
The whole book.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, that's not
You
gonna
need to know
happen.
all the very
Relax.
intricate grappling rules.
The rules of combat when flying. You must
So,
know.
That's
Actually, you probably will.
Underwater is one.
You
too.
will because of your wild shape. So,
So I
my
have no
joke
second
is real.
level
Remember
spells,
this one?
right?
Hmm?
I don't
Yeah,
have
make
any
Probably.
second
Just
level.
first. at
A
this
strength
point,
check against
Even
their
though I'm
dex,
second level?
and then
The
for every turn
Hugabunch.
Yeah,
after
it's
they
weird.
can make
Called the
a
Hugabunch.
strength save to
Hugabunch.
escape.
Was
It's
it the
called the
grapple?
Hugabunch.
The
Why does
spells
that
have their
sound
own
familiar?
levels that are separate from your
I've never
It's the
seen it,
Hugabunch
but-
movie from 1985.
Hugabunch.
These are the Hugabunch kids, and there's a whole movie
They're
about it. There's like
They look like knockoff Raggedy Ann dolls.
No, they look like knockoff Cabbage Patch.
And there was this
Exactly.
evil, there's this queen,
My
and
sister
she was and she
collected
would
Cabbage
get
Patch
the
Kids.
good berries off the tree. I don't know if they're called good berries.
We're
but
gonna
let's just call
pretend
them
they
good
are.
berries.
They are now.
And she would take them and she kept them in this vial, and they were or youth berries. They were youth berries.
Oh,
And they were keeping
have
her
talked
young.
to me about this.
Yeah.
Before, yeah.
You've talked to
And-
me about this, and I thought you were crazy.
And they keep her young, and
I mean, it's fine.
the Hugabunch kids
Jim's like,
are
love you.
getting this granddaughter. They're trying to take her to their place so that she can find the queen to steal the youth berries, so her grandma doesn't die
Got it.
or have Alzheimer's
That's kind
or
of
whatever.
Somebody
That's
dog.
dark.
really, really
Yeah.
high and was like,
Right.
I'm making a kids movie.
Actually, I think the kid in the movie might know because it's the 80s.
Jennifer
I was gonna say,
Connelly.
no, I was gonna say, you know the girl,
Different
the girl
kind.
in the Breakfast Club,
Oh, wow.
the one
Ringy?
that
Which
doesn't
one?
dandruff.
Oh.
in her-
No, I don't know that one.
She eats a sugar sandwich.
Yes.
She's awesome.
Was it sugar? I thought it was salt.
Pixie, it was
You know that
pixie
It was
dust.
Jennifer-
Pixie Sticks,
Yeah,
yeah.
Pixie Sticks,
Jennifer
yeah.
Connelly's married to
But like, doesn't this kind of look like her?
Marvel.
Oh,
Marvel,
no.
Marvel, Vision.
No kidding.
Is she?
Yeah.
To who?
Jesus.
To Paul
Uh,
Bettany.
There you go.
The guy from
The one we love.
Star Wars Solo story.
No, not him.
Uh,
He's the guy. He's Jeffrey Chaucer from A Knight's Tale.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Yeah. Oh, that's
He's the
Top five
like
movie
a
for
Knight's
me.
Tale, but
He's like
not
the
like
yeller.
Do you like that?
What's
Princess
love
thing
Knight's
that
Tale.
everybody
Fucking,
talks about?
Nicolas
man.
Cage's acting career.
No,
It's the best.
how can you like? Oh yeah, we all agree on that. But like,
How can I like that movie?
how can you not like the Solo movie but like A Knight's Tale?
Easily.
It's
Yeah.
the same movie.
Pretty much.
Because Mariah only like
no.
she's like
Charming white guy
No,
that goes like this
I
to
love-
Right?
I love Bobby
Gets
B.
his
in
way
that
in the end.
movie.
Every
I
movie.
love
Yeah.
fucking. I love that movie. I watched all the behind the scenes when I was a kid. Like I know all the joust splintering is spaghetti noodles and shit. I
Really?
was into
That's
it.
deep knowledge.
That's
Maybe
pretty
because
cool.
you saw it as a
Yeah.
kid, you like it, and you don't like the rest.
It could just be a nostalgia feed, but I loved it as a kid, and I just would get attached to certain things. Pirates of the Caribbean, you know,
But you
I
still have
stand
never
behind my
seen
choices.
My question is, why did the guy from A
That's
Knight's
an
Tale,
interesting
who's
motion
the
for
evil
standing
guy,
behind your choices.
why did he look so much like Poe Dameron?
So Ulrich von Liechtenstein. It's not him. I don't remember his name. Adamar.
Mariah's
I
never
wonder if
seen
this is
10
driving
Things
your
I Hate
dogs
About You.
crazy. Like this house.
She
That
howled
shit
for the
fake.
first time the other day, and he missed it.
There was an Amberlance.
There's an
There's
ambulance,
a big
and she was like,
poem named after that.
gonna get you.
There was an Amberlance?
No. The
She was
thing
howling
before
after that.
The Howling of the Moon.
I should have flared my nostrils. Now I have regrets.
Alright, well, you look
That was a
great.
that was a City Lights dad joke. So.
That was my.
No, nobody is a beatnik over here, so just
Pondering.
tone it down.
So y'all want to play D&D?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I
Marceline,
also-
go back to napping. Marceline!
So last time we had
Vampire
at least, we fought some dudes.
You want some beer?
We killed
Hey,
most of
you
them,
got
but the deer with the
Figure
human
out your
face
space.
escaped downriver,
Put it
I think. And then we
That's fine
came
if you wanna be
across
close.
a woods witch
Chill
and some guy that exploded into light when we
Totally
killed
not our
him.
fault.
I sensed there were fiends in the area, just so you guys know.
Right.
Yeah.
We
Oh
were-
yeah, and things are copying our voices from the bushes.
Help!
We were
Help!
in the potion hut,
From inside
And-
Mary's hut.
then we heard the things coming.
Chop.
Banana
Apothecary.
took the Knoll's testicles.
Maya
Yes.
took the Knoll's
There was also
testicles.
some
It's a
unicorn
banana.
oranges.
Right.
Oh yeah, and we were perusing the buck plugs.
Yes, the buck plugs. And that's when we heard the frog voices
The
again.
last thing that happened was
Or
that
the help,
Banana's
yeah.
super.
I only have one ball left because I threw it. Right.
Banana's blind.
Banana's
Right.
blind,
Ate the
right?
testicle. They're
Something
rotten.
in dildo.
She really failed her saving
it-
throw.
So last session,
My last picture is blind for now. 3 points.
everyone, speaking of blind,
Marcy
blindly
Marks.
walked forward through the forest
Mm.
without using any checks or anything. Stumbled upon a
Perception,
group
no
of
sneak, nothing.
a group of what were obvious
Wow.
lookouts for a situation. Didn't drop the ball or didn't drop any surprises on them. Just walked right up to them and they were like, "Cool, well let's kill these trespassers so they don't know what's going on here." So you proceed to fight some Tenrecs on the bridge. The Tenrecs were like weird, twisted, dark, eviler versions of Sam's race. Orcs.
Half.
Half orc, yeah. They're
Half-orc,
evil,
half-
twisted
half
versions of
other
bull
orc.
orcs. They came at you. You took care of them without too much of a problem. Malarkey took quite a few hits.
Oh yeah.
To the face, yeah.
Yep.
There's a sword in
Two
the
all
gun.
over.
And you also faced a Luakata, which most of you faced,
I
Mariah,
know.
Right, my hair.
underwater.
Yeah.
Wyla had a little underwater battle with the Luakata,
Which was pretty
Not today.
which somehow took off with your crossbow.
Yes.
We pinned it.
Yeah.
I pinned it with
It
my
was- it had a
grappling
It
arrow.
had a crossbow stuck in it.
Why was your crossbow stuck in it?
Because she dropped
You
it.
dropped your
Because
crossbow in the river.
Right.
Ra came pushing past us, and I pushed into Banana, and Banana dropped her shit.
Oh, and the arrow
Hashtag
that was the
teamwork.
bolt that was in it pierced the
Yeah, something like that.
Luacross.
Yeah, and it
That's
came
why
out
the
with
unicorn
it in
orange
it.
is I healed somebody.
Oh yeah, we're all healed up.
Yeah, yeah.
That was my healing spirit.
That was the healing spirit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It
So-
just happened to be a unicorn.
Yeah, you guys then saw that there was this wood elf that was getting tortured, and you went over there and just talked to them, which was enough to scare them.
It did scare them.
They
They
ran
nearly
off.
killed her.
We didn't
They
try to
nearly
torture
killed
anybody.
The wood elf. And
Yeah.
You
they-
confused the hell out of the Darkling Elder, is what you figured out what it was. He ran off, and then the little guy came running out with what he believed to be the book they were looking
Back
for.
up.
Turned out to not be the book, probably.
Was destroyed
Well,
by
it's gone
Jim's
now.
lightning, and then almost killed. Then you tortured him for a bit before you
There
killed
was
him.
a slight war
Completely.
crime.
And then you guys went inside. I went blind from him dying. The rest of you went temporary blind,
I
but
thought she went blind from eating the testicle.
no, Banana
No,
stayed
she
blind.
tried to fix her blindness
By eating the testicle, it didn't work.
No.
Yes.
Wasn't there?
She was
Now
going
she's
for a berry.
vomiting.
Fucking sick.
Oh, got another 3 poison there.
So you guys all went to the apothecary and shit.
I have sword of passive healing to the guy who fucked up his arm.
All I can see from here is belted dildo.
Melians.
Melion.
Belted
Melion?
anal blows.
So you guys went into Melion's apothecary, and Melion went looking for a scroll
Oh, fetish shit. Yeah.
to cure
Somebody found
Banana.
the fetish shit. I did not introduce that.
Somebody found some buck plugs.
Buck plugs.
You went to go find the scroll of cure wounds? No,
Healing spirit is what I did.
that didn't work.
Scroll of restorative eyesight.
You like jam?
Oh, it was something. Yeah.
Scroll of
Oh,
better restoration.
lesser
Lesser
restoration.
restoration. You were
Yeah.
looking for a scroll of lesser restoration.
Oh, right.
When-
The book.
If you can find a
Chocolate.
greater one, that'd be good too.
When you all heard a very
Well,
familiar
forget
cry
about
from the
it.
woods, you all heard a help,
That's what it was.
help,
Yeah.
and then you heard a rustling in the bushes.
And then the end.
There was also, though, why I decided to help
Good
them.
girl.
Oh yes,
Which was
yeah. So also
not the book.
you're gonna have to say the name again because I suck with names.
Melion.
Melion. So Melion explains to all of you that this guy came in with a really fucked up left arm. It was super huge.
Right.
Looked like it was
Oh,
rotting
yeah,
from
I
the
wrote
hand
that shit down.
upwards.
Clearly jerked off way too much.
He was looking for items that
Arm was made of
Don't
dead
rub it
fish.
out.
she was sure she didn't have. And one of the items was called the Sword of Kos. And the
Cost.
Yeah.
Kas. One of the items was the Sword of
Yeah.
Kos, and the other item was something that would help them locate the Sword of Kos, but she wasn't really clear with you guys about what that was. kind of glazed over it before everything got a little crazy with the blinding lights of the elf. So this guy came in and roughed up her apothecary and was sure that she knew how to locate these things. She had this bad feeling about him and wasn't going to give him any information. He got pissed off and left, and a few days later that's when the goons showed up to try and interrogate her about where these items
on this
might
part
be.
says fucked up left arm guy was a bee.
When the lich, sorry, the farmer was telling us
Retired lich.
about the guy that was looking for his phylactery, he told us he was the guy with the fucked up left arm, wasn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He told you he wanted you to
I just-
capture the guy with the
Yes.
fucked up left arm. He didn't say anything about his phylactery or what, or maybe he
No,
did.
he, yeah, he,
Yeah.
he
Oh,
told,
yeah, he
he
talked about
told
his
us that that guy was looking for,
Marcy
His
was
phylactery.
He wanted to
right.
destroy it.
Gotcha.
yeah, he wants to break it or do something. He wants us to capture him.
In his wand.
He wants
that's
to
fucked
kill our
up.
new
Yeah,
friend.
yeah, the staff
is
that.
it?
Yeah, I have the staff and he gave us a what do you call it? A spell scroll to go with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The scroll of imprisonment. The
Yes.
spell of imprisonment. Yeah.
I haven't looked at it, but I assume that.
Oh.
You're getting couch ridden.
Favored away. Oh well, that's okay.
Yeah,
We'll
I
figure
looked
it out
at
anyways.
it. That's
Given
what
my
it is.
state,
There was also
Marcy. Back
we're supposed
up,
to go
bitch.
east, right?
Yeah.
They were sent
We're
east
heading east.
to an island in the east to find a guy with a fucked up left arm. And that's where they came across you, traveling east through the woods of Fallcrest.
Gotcha.
I
I thought it was tied up.
Yeah,
You were.
Yeah,
They
we
released
let
you.
you go after
I
we.
released you.
You're on prisoner now.
Yeah,
So now
after Banana claimed you as her prisoner.
now you guys are all
Shit.
and then went blind.
you guys are all
That's
gathered
horrible
around.
because
I'm
I'm
doing
gonna
it.
be puking quite a bit near Banana.
I was just, you know,
She loves it.
posturing.
Does she wear yellow? Don't wear yellow.
She's
No.
bronze.
She's only a bronze dragon.
Okay, cool.
No brass.
Brass.
Sorry.
Okay, as long as it's not yellow.
They don't breathe on
Brass monkey.
So the six of you are gathered inside this beautiful oven apothecary. It's made out of a tree. It looks like it was carved out of the tree, but it's almost like whoever made it bent the tree to their own will, as there's this beautiful carved out table in front of you. Banana can't see any of this, as she's just kind of like grasping at her
Banana,
stuff,
shall I describe it to you?
feeling out the walls. You guys are over there sort of rubbing what looks like buck antlers, and it's very furry, and you're not really sure exactly what you're looking at, so you're just
That's
kind of
smooth.
really feeling them out because they feel great.
Wind
Rahazara is
Those are very
feeling
expensive.
probably a little bit uncomfortable in this place that's full of beautiful lights and breakable glass, and she's got her bloody axe that she's kind of like wiping off, looking at the rest of you, while Wyla is kind of like
creatures
looking out the
enter
doors
in
and
there.
windows when you hear the
Like, nah, there's something moving in there.
Meline.
$1 million.
Melion, not Melina, Melion, is just
Melon.
digging through this box of scrolls, grabbing one out when you hear help, help, and then a rustling in the bushes towards the window.
There's windows, not just a front door.
Yeah, so there's a front door, and as you go in, there's a desk to the right, and to the left is a small, like, dining area with a table and chairs and a nice little window that kind of, like, it's a very deep window because it's set inside this tree.
Got it.
So,
Like a
so it's like a very cavernous window.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a large enough window that one of those dog things that we saw before could come in?
It appears to be a pretty small window that like is carved to let the just right like to just let the certain amount of sunlight in, like,
Gotcha.
What is it, Marcy?
really fit the room.
So as far as we can tell, like if I look around, the only way into this building is through that front door.
Well, you can see the front door. There's also an upstairs that you haven't explored, but
Okay, but from the ground
but it
level.
appears that the front door is really the only way in.
Right.
Lost my wolf.
The rustling intensifies by the window.
Alright.
I'm gonna go peep it.
I'm gonna get
I'm gonna.
ready. Yeah.
I hear.
Yep. I'm gonna guard the front door.
All right,
I'm
you
gonna
walk
go to
over
the
towards
window.
front door. You go over to the window. As you get closer, you hear whispering from a different voice. Sounds like it's talking to the Lyrakucha.
We're still
Telling-
inside?
Mm-hmm. Telling it to chill out. You hear it like a very low whisper. He's like, "Calm down. Hello? I assume you're all inside there? Hello?
No one's here.
So I look at Baldrick. I want to look at Baldrick.
I already said it. Hello.
From the
Yeah.
front door,
Yep.
outwards.
Yep.
He
And
was
Lila-
guarding.
And Lila and be like,
We know when we've been bested. We don't want to fight. Then you hear, help. He's like, calm down, calm down. We're not interested in fighting. We just like to talk. Feeling a little bit ripped off. This was not part of the assignment that we were sent on.
Explain what assignment.
If you'd allow us to come inside and speak more
Us?
comfortably, please.
How many of you?
Who's us?
Well, the LaRocha can stay outside.
That didn't
So just
answer.
you,
That didn't
or-
answer who's us.
Just me, just me.
You can come to the front door. but
I'm gonna
don't
say
come in.
nay, and also that fucking half-human thing in the river.
I mean, I could run off now, or I could just help you.
Alright, what do you gotta say? I'm facing the wall the wrong way.
Alright, I guess I'll continue to yell through this window.
What?
No.
We came looking for a book that we know is here.
There's no book here. No books.
Yeah,
I know you just met this crafty elf, but she's definitely lying to you.
This is not a bookstore. This is a
I saw a book
charcuterie of
earlier, but
butt
it was
plugs.
struck by lightning and exploded. It was a freak accident.
Yes, he was kind of useless anyways, and there's more where he came from. I was not paid enough for this job. I was not told that a whole team of people would be coming rushing to her defense. So
Yeah, well, that's
they
where
didn't
we
pay
are.
me enough. So if you pay me enough, I'll give you all the information you want. Be on my way.
Sorry guys, I'm kind of broke after that whole kid thing. So
What
how
kid?
much is enough?
I'm gonna narrow my eyes down.
The
What?
dragon
You
thing.
match the price I was given to interrogate the wood elf, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
What's your
interrogate,
price?
like stab her again, or
I can offer a trade.
I'm just asking questions.
I have charms, potions. Can't give me away.
don't believe her. She only has butt plugs.
I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to you.
I was paid a measly 100 gold pieces to interrogate this wood elf,
That's
without
it?
knowing that the Order of the Mask would be showing up to arrest you.
No, well,
It's the order of the flask now, actually.
Yeah, we're rebranded.
Excellent.
We got some guys on our tail. We don't want no one about us, so keep it on the down low.
Yeah, don't tell
But
people.
let people know that we're rebranding.
Although I
No.
enjoy your mockery, I would really like to cut a deal.
No, like I'm not kidding. Like,
Alright,
that's,
how much were you paid?
100 gold
GPs.
pieces.
I can put in 50.
And what were you after?
Hell yeah.
Look at this
Match
eye roller.
that.
I don't even know if I have gold.
Mercantile
I'm
background.
too late.
Did they already pay you?
Well, I mean, 100 gold pieces to me, and of course the bodyguards cost money and the travel time. I'm not going back.
Yeah, but did
paid
you
them.
give it all up front?
Sounds like you're not out a lot since you don't have to pay your bodyguards now, and I mean,
Listen, 100 gold points is not enough to face the Order of the Mask, so I'd rather help you out than go back and face him.
all
Yeah,
right, then
exactly.
help us out.
So no gold, and we don't kill you.
Yeah,
I
that
could just
seems
run
like a-
off and you could, you know, search
Our
around for whatever
barbarian
you're looking
is
for.
Okay, well,
very
you
Without my help, that's
50
totally
gold,
fine.
You stay, you tell us, you tell us
I'm
what's
gonna,
up, and we will
okay,
kill
I
you.
grunt and just like drag my axe on the ground.
Okay, roll intimidation.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember, he's outside the window.
I thought he came inside.
No.
No one
So we haven't
Oh.
invited him in yet.
8.
He's a vampire. He can't enter
So
unless
just
we
14,
say.
right? Just 14.
14.
Yeah.
Um, being outside the window, seems a little bit confused. When he says, did Rahazara stub her toe or something?
Well, she's not gonna like that.
You know all our names.
Come in. The
You're
elf
the
you
Order
want
of
to.
the Mask, of course I know all your names.
Order the flask.
Order of the Flask, whatever.
I'm gonna yell, come in. The half elf you want to interrogate wants to pay you.
Is that true?
Yeah, she said she'd offer you 50 GP.
Half now and half after you help
She's
us.
like, actually, I don't have that.
I'm down with 50, and we don't kill you.
Alright,
That's
well,
the deal.
I have nothing to lose, so half now, half when I help you. I'll come around.
Come on
Even
in.
Bushes move.
All right, I'm
The
just
water's
taking
For a whole
fine.
person,
Over by
or-
the window, you hear help. A person enters into the doorway. They're wearing a dark black robe.
I'm
like
blocking
blue
the
clothes.
doorway.
They've got silvery hair hanging out of like their hooded cloak, and you can see the reddish glow from their eyes. Their pale skin on their hands, like
Who's
almost
the
cracking.
humanoid?
They've got a sword on their side. He walks in with sort of a limp on his right leg. He's clutching his right side with his left hand. He stops, like, probably about a good 20 feet from all of you.
From the front door?
What's
My
your
name is Epitaph.
Or
Zoom tight.
Epitaph.
So is he inside now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm closing the door behind him.
There's no door, it's just an open.
It's just an
well,
opening.
you
yeah,
heard
right.
it.
Then I'm blocking the
Closed
door
it.
behind him.
I'm gonna shape the stone to.
I can do that.
He doesn't-
Someone can
Oh,
shape
no,
a
it's-
tree.
He doesn't seem perturbed by your motion. He seems like he walks in like
I'm not doing
with a
it
very
threateningly,
devil may
I'm doing
care
it as a
attitude.
you're not leaving.
He
unless
knows
I
that
let
you guys might kill him, but he's pretty sure that with the information that he's gonna give you, he seems to hold this attitude that you guys will let him go.
Alright.
Well, 50 now, 50 after, right?
I'm gonna look
Okay.
at
Give me my
Melian.
50.
Hmm.
That's a 50.
Like bites the coins, opens up his coin purse, drops them in. Alright. Well, I was hired by Ginket. He's a real asshole, shining asshole, really weird guy. Seen him do some weird stuff. He's a tall guy
Shining
with this
asshole.
decaying left arm.
Fucking gink it.
He's got all these horrible undead and such surrounding him, giving orders. He's out on the East Islands. They call. Can't do it with these glasses on.
Sounds like a possible bench.
He wants to
Sounds
go
like an
home with
aspiring
you.
lunch.
He's on the island. It's called what?
Don't be it.
Searching for a fly.
Wait, was
I
Epitaph
made it really-
sent by
Yeah.
Ginket?
Lazy aspiring.
We'll just call it Thieves Bay.
East Island.
He's copying off.
Because it was
someone
something
else's
like that.
homework.
Beaver's Bay.
Yes. He's out on an island called Thieves Bay.
Thieves.
He's sent
And
me
the
here.
island is called Thieves Bay.
Fever.
Wasn't well
Thievers.
Or
This guy's a really
Sorry, I have a bit of a
badass.
list since I got almost all the teeth pulled out of my face. But yeah, he continues. He's on an island called Thieves Bay. He's going on and on about the Book of Vile Darkness and the Sword of Kos. He sent me and the people that I hired out here to interrogate the Wood Elf. He's sure that she's in possession of one or the other, or at least knows where they are.
why would he think that of her?
The island itself is surrounded by a shroud. It's very hard to get to and from. It takes a very particular type of people, very gross type of people. But
Is he very gross type of people?
yes, if you
I
make
mean,
your
we
way
sound perfect.
if you make your way to Careless Cay, which is just off the east coast here, they should be able to help you cross through the shroud. They have very strange particular guidelines. But if you just head over to the east coast, there's a Captain Broad. Captain Broad carries supplies from the east coast to Cutlass Cay. We're about. Give him my name and
You back that thing
he
up.
should take you on his ship over to Cutlass Cay where you can be on your way to Thieves.
Cutlass K or Careless K?
Yeah, he said
Careless
okay.
Cay. Careless Cay. Sorry, I'm a little, and then he like coughs up a little blood, and you can see like the hand that he's been holding on his side, like there's a little bit of blood trickling down over like the silvery skin on his hand.
Yummy.
Don't
Silvery
look well.
skin on his hand.
Silvery skin.
So
Yeah,
you
he's
wanna
got kind of like a white,
Heal him up
shiny
as
silvery
payment
skin.
for the other 50 gold.
I was thinking about it.
What?
Well, he doesn't seem like he's gonna make it very far if we don't do something.
Anyways, this jerk Ginkid is
Do we need him
is
to make
really
a good
concerned with getting the Book of Vile Darkness and Sword of Kos. He's a strange fellow. He's got a patch over his left eye. People say when he lifts it up, there's some sort of abomination of an eye underneath it. I've heard legends about him.
We got an eyeless person as well.
I've heard from some of his
Have you done my
followers
patch?
that just one touch from his
You have a
left
patch?
hand can
I think
mortify you. So
This is an empty sock.
look out for him. He's an asshole. Give him my best. And 50 gold, please.
Wait,
We gave it to you.
That was up front. I gave you 50 gold up front.
Yes, and that's the information.
That's all?
the information?
Yeah, I think.
Would you like to know more?
I think you misheard us. We were
What
only
have you
gonna
got?
give you 50 gold.
Just as bad sin. Nothing but assholes in this world. I'm just hired help. It's
Dude,
not like
that's
I'm a
so
bad guy.
Well,
I don't even know how
What's,
much
uh,
gold I have.
so
Why don't we
you're
just
good.
give him?
Why don't we just give him 50 gold?
Yes, that's what you agreed to. I thought you were an honorable troop of people as far as the legend
I
goes.
think that you've been mistaken, sir.
Is that a legend about us?
Well, I'll tell you what, though. I don't have any money because I'm very irresponsible.
What
But,
if I press
We
the,
like whiskey a lot.
What if I press the digitize?
Mm.
Some
I see you're
illusionary
injured.
money?
Money
Yes.
don't work.
badly?
Yes.
Alright, come here. He's like,
He wanders over to you.
Some
alright,
pro
limps over
bono
to you.
I'm gonna cast
call lightning.
second.
Spare the job.
I'm gonna cast second level Cure Wounds.
Alright, so,
Some pro bono
16.
medical.
yeah,
Nice.
a white shining light emits from your hands
Okay, nice.
and glows around his hand. And you see the blood kind of seep up from his hand and over to his wounds. It starts to seal up. Starts standing upright. He coughs up this this last spurt of blood just goes out on the floor. He spits again and the spit is clear in his hand. He rubs them together and he's like, well, it's not 50 gold, but it'll do.
Or at least you'll live long enough to enjoy the first 50.
Right,
No.
I'll be on my way then. If you ever need a job done that you can't do yourself.
What was the thing you were
Just call
talking
up
to
for Epitaph.
earlier?
Oh, just one of my hired help. His name's Yeth.
He needs help, or you need?
No,
need
he's
help?
my hired help.
Who was the one yelling for help?
Legrata. He's just mimicking humans. He's not really trying for help.
Who
It's
was
how we
yelling
catch
for
people
help?
off guard.
Yeah. Invite your friends in.
If you really want to see him. But Yeth, come here. You see this horrific thing come towards the door.
Ew.
It looks like someone chopped off a human's head and then like
Yummy.
took a bunny's ears, like pasted on it, and then like pasted the head on top of like a starving dog that has deer legs that go the wrong way with hooves at the bottom.
Yeah, we saw this earlier.
Peeks its
Remember,
head in,
we didn't want to
and
see
you
it
just
again.
hear, help, as a smirk goes across its face.
Oh, the smirk makes it worse.
Wow, that guy is crazy looking.
Okay, good luck on your journey.
Indeed, well, pleasure doing business with you, I guess. I'll spread the word. Order of the Mass.
Flask.
Likewise, Epitaph.
I was gonna say. When did we get changed to order of the flask anyways? Did we
Well,
When
when
our
John
trauma-
Warwick came back
when our
looking for
trauma
the Order of the
level hit
Mass,
Full-blown alcoholics.
Sorry, Rob.
Sometime during quarantine.
Yeah.
no, when John Warwick came back for us with a dragon
And burnt out.
and
Was
was
looking
asking
for-
townspeople for the Order of the Mass,
Yeah.
Right.
we needed to rebrand.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
So now you guys are standing there in the apothecary. It's still the middle of the night. You see the two of them disappear over and across the bridge. He gives one last look back over his shoulder. Continues walking on. They disappear in the darkness.
Does anybody have anything that can help my blindness?
She says to
I
the
have
wall.
cure wounds.
I can't see.
Can cure wounds help? I mean, I'm a pretty low level though, so I don't know if cure wounds will
That's
help.
what that scroll of lesser restorations.
Yeah, if you had one.
The scroll of restoration. I don't scrolls.
Yeah, so at this point you've probably found
Oh,
the scroll of
didn't
lesser
he-
restoration
Yeah,
inside your
'cause-
apothecary.
yeah, you probably
Yes,
sell
I
it,
was
so.
digging through some scrolls.
Yo, girl, I got you.
I had a dream of this. Ah, wrong bin. Let me look in this then. 1 minute.
You had a
We
dream
are
of
me.
this?
Alright.
Yes, I did. Ah, here it is.
Now
I
that you-
found it. Scroll of restoration. There you are. Good ma'am.
You hand it to her. She reaches for it in the wrong direction. She just grabs the air next to it. She starts
Here, just
feeling
read
around like
this
this
and you'll be
walking
fine.
towards you.
I grab her by the arms and I say, God damn you, banana, and gag a little bit at the thought of the banana. And I give you the restoration scroll.
Okay, I can't read it.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
have
tough
now
to
you have
read.
a scroll of mental restoration.
So
Congratulations.
who can use
Go ahead and put it
this?
in your inventory.
Anybody that can read.
Anybody with eyesight.
I mean, I can read it. Would you like me to read it?
Is
to
it a
you?
spell? What do we do
Yeah,
with it?
so like
Yeah.
on spell
Like-
scrolls, you just read it and it casts the spell.
So like, can she read it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely, she
She's
could.
blind. Someone has to fucking read it to her. This
Alright.
fucking
You're gonna read it to
group
her?
of-
You just
Do
censor
I,
yourself.
do I? I don't have one. I mean, I don't.
It's for the
How
children.
would I
Yeah, so
read
you
it?
open up the scroll,
Okay.
you grab Banana, you take her hands and put it on with your hands, and you read in Elvish the incantation on the scroll, and you see like the edges almost look like they catch on fire, but it's just pure white light as the scroll starts to disappear into ash. Towards the inside, the glow reaches across Banana's hands and up her scales, up her neck, and up to her face, and you see her white eyes return to color. Banana, you start to see again.
I probably don't see any of that because it's way too dark for my eyes. Can't handle it.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Don't elves have like night vision and stuff?
Oh yeah.
They can see like everything.
Dark elves though, bright light really hurts. I'm a wood elf with dark elf eyeballs.
Okay.
Whoa, shit.
How'd that
that's
happen?
good.
So-
Yeah, what
Do
happened?
tell.
Would you like to know?
Bit of interest.
Oh,
One
you
of them in
see?
a game of poker.
My mother was a dark elf. My father was a wood elf. And I was
Right.
raised with my mother in early childhood, and she was taken away into the deep depths by a evil fiend. So I went to live with my father, a royal wood elf.
I'm sure
So I was
he's
raised
nice.
as
That must have been so hard for you.
It was quite hard because all of these wood elves really didn't like my dark elf eyes. I couldn't go out into the sun with them like they loved, and I just wanted to be under the stars in the night. And I knew too many dark things.
I've seen some shit.
I have seen more than shit. Vile shit, if you will.
Oh, you,
How?
yeah, you're gonna get along with us just fine.
I don't know. I was ready to kill that guy, and she said, "Let's pay him instead."
Well, like I said,
Yeah.
Rock, I don't know.
He had some good info though. It was like, makes
Yeah, but he
what
gave
is
it up
this? Y'all are
already.
looking, aren't we trying to get your soul back?
Something like that. I don't know, what's a soul worth anyway?
More than 50.
I'll
gold.
pay for the rest of your soul if
at
you'd like.
least a D10
And you guys
culture.
can be on your way. Would
What?
you like to sell me the rest of your soul? Since souls are not worth anything to you?
I'm gonna like glare at Malarkey.
Souls are worth a lot to me.
Roll a persuasion check.
There were
Persuasion? Wait.
Just glaring at Malarkey while he makes a decision.
They're worth more to a warlock.
Malarkey does not give a shit about your glare.
I mean, it's tempting.
I will
Tell you what.
cast tree shape and hold you if you.
Speaking of which,
Tell you
how
what.
long have we been
I will hold you
traveling?
in this fucking
After
hut forever.
we go get the other half, you're welcome to this half.
It's like night now, right? We
I-
established
For
that.
30 gold.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night as it's dark.
30
right now.
gold!
Alright.
Souls.
Well, you could use your tree
Souls.
shape
This,
to.
this half is. I'm actually the owner of his. I am the owner of his half of a soul. So, as the proprietor of
What
said
does this
soul,
do?
I will be dealing with the
So you'll
soul
give me
that
30
belongs
gold
to me.
to keep me from buying his
SOULED
soul.
You know what? Let's strike a, as soon as we put his entire soul. And this is unfair. How can you strike a deal with someone who only has half a soul that's so below you?
Hey, I'm running a business, ma'am. I gotta pay
She's a capitalist. She doesn't give a fuck about your soul.
Dark elf, man.
Capitalist elf
Hey,
group.
you can use your
Let's
tree
negotiate
shape
when
to,
he's whole.
Speaking of running a business, as you say that, you notice that there's just black smoke like billowing in through the window and coming down from the stairs.
Speaking of
Hmm.
running a business.
Should we have paid him the other 50?
Or someone's upstairs.
Or killed him?
I was gonna say we should sleep here, but I think it's on fire.
You start hearing a crackling. a loud roaring
No.
from outside.
Uh-oh, Mary. Does anybody have anything?
No,
I'm gonna
I
look
do
at
have
Baldric.
something.
Do you
I have
have
something?
cold things?
No.
I do.
Aren't you an
See
Iceman?
flames shoot down the stairwell.
Fuck.
I'm gonna create water.
No, he's a lightning man.
I am
You're gonna create water?
a
Yes.
storm guy, but mostly
How are
like
you gonna do
I
that?
try to stay.
Mary might have a water spell.
Okay.
But I
Create
also have
water.
some ice shit.
Okay. I will create water and then maybe you can create some ice shit.
And freeze it in place. Yes.
We have a
Where's
1
my
meter
create
wide
water?
block of ice.
Create
So y'all want to get out of here?
water.
Or?
So it looks like it's a
Time
range
resistance.
of.
I'm
Does
gonna
it look
leave.
like- does it look
Alright,
like
so
Here,
you run
Mary's
out the,
gonna
you
read
run out
this.
the doorway.
yeah, I'm gonna go
I
outside.
can
Can I
create up to
see
10 gallons
like
of clean water.
is the top level of this on fire? Or
Yeah,
is
it
something
looks like a
inside?
fire that started up the back of the tree somewhere near the window has engulfed the top of the tree, and it is like
Alright.
lighting up the night. You can see smoke coming down like embers falling off the branches.
I also have
and it's
I'm
starting to
very
come around
fast.
towards the
I'm a
front.
very fast wood elf.
I'm gonna
So I can get
cast
to him quickly.
sleet storm.
Yeah, where are you
Go
and
to
I
going?
the
can
house.
cast rain. I'm going to him when he finds the Baldric where the
Okay,
smoke
yeah,
is
he
coming from.
just ran outside the door and he can see the whole tree that your apothecary is inside from like
Nope, can't happen.
is engulfed in flames up to the top.
No, okay, so
You've got like a little bit of area around the base of the
Can't happen.
apothecary.
Nope.
not allowed.
So the sleet storm is freezing rain and sleet, 20-foot cylinder, 40-foot radius centered on the center of it.
Okay,
I'm going to.
so you're casting that
Yep.
right
You
above the
gotta
tree.
roll.
Yes.
Is it high enough? How high up does it go?
It's a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius.
So you get 20 foot up
center.
about the 100-foot tree. You get about 20 feet up.
Does it have a casting
Can I
range?
yeah, I can cast it.
That's what I'm asking. The
Oh,
casting.
the range on it's 150 feet.
Okay, yeah. So
Boom.
you could cast it and yeah.
It'll fall down.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
In a 20 foot.
Gravity.
40 foot radius.
40 foot
All right. So
cylinder.
what
yeah.
level spell is that?
It is a 3rd level spell.
Okay, mark that off.
Yep.
Yeah, you bring out your hammer in one hand and you've got this kind of smirk on your face as you're looking over at the name that starts with an M.
Melion.
I'll get it, Melion. You look over at Melion. I'll get it.
It's all good.
You look over at Melion with this kind of like half smirk on your face as this sleet storm appears above the tree and starts pouring down. It seems to be calming the fire from the top down, but this fire is so humongous on this giant tree so far that you've had. It's taking out spots, but you start seeing like the black being revealed. And as it does, the sort of the center of the tree starts cracking, and you hear it like cracking and folding underneath itself as the black charred bits fall, and the tree starts falling
Does
towards
anyone have strength?
everyone's standing
Mary, you
outside.
has
or
strength.
Melion, you said you were
Strong.
fast. You better grab what you need out of that apothecary. It's going down.
No, it can't go down. Is anyone strong, or do we have like something
strong.
we can hold it up
Strong
with?
to do what?
Yeah, strong.
You know what? I could use tree shit, but I don't really want to feel what the tree is feeling right now. I think it's.
No way, no
The
way.
flames
This tree,
have made its way
this
down
tree
the stairwell.
is thousands of years old. It has deep roots and it will hold. If
Well,
you
you
have
know
tree
what?
shit, we should do the tree
Everybody
shit.
hits their stride.
The flames have now like engulfed the desk in the center of the apothecary. And it's
Okay,
like,
I
lighting up
also
the
have
center.
rain. I have rain, and it has a 30-foot radius. Create water.
Okay, as you're creating water, the large part, so the tree from the center started to break off, and from the middle of the tree, the top and black charred bits are all falling towards.
Okay.
I'm gonna start
As you
grabbing
concentrate
shit
on
on the
your
way out.
Who's
While
the
I'll roll to
strongest?
grab
Yeah.
shit, I'm out.
Who's
I
the
don't know, I
strongest?
feel like I'm pretty strong.
I'll grab.
Rod, don't hold up
We
the
need to
tree.
grab
It's
That's
not
not a
potions.
good
It
idea.
is breaking. It's 100
It's coming down.
feet.
Yeah,
Rod,
I'm
get your
moving.
big
I'm not
ass
trying
out.
to outrun the tree long ways. I'm moving to the side.
I need to run outside.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going down. I'm gonna
I'm
start
running a
grabbing
zigzag
shit.
path.
She's not grabbing anything,
Like
so
it's
I'm
gonna
gonna start
shoot
grabbing
me.
things that look important
Serpentine.
or potions. I'm
I
gonna start
made it
grabbing
rain.
potions.
Okay.
I'm giving strength to, or whoever is the strongest, I'm giving them the heaviest things that I have. So
Loading up
big
raw.
potions that I've brewed.
This was my
and shit,
grandmother's
I'm giving
death.
you that probably
Into
will
the
slow
bag
you
of
down.
holding.
Giving you some heavy shit, and
Bag
I'm
of
taking
holding.
the lightweighted shit like books or
All right. Read me the make it
Bag
rain
of holding
spell.
only holds 500 pounds.
make it rain spell.
Yes. And I think we're
Um,
pretty close with all of the weird monster
My
parts.
last inventory I took.
The water falls as rain, and
Was
if
all-
that
I'm gonna
puts
start
you
ditching them.
Within
Yeah.
a
Well, we got a
30-foot
lot of
range.
weird monster parts and
20
nowhere near 500
We
pounds
don't
of
need
treasure.
the giant pieces anymore.
No, because they're
Alright, so
rotten.
it's one action. Yeah, you can do it from 30 feet. It requires a drop of water if creating water, or a few
No.
grains of sand if destroying
Luckily,
it.
there's sleep
It's
everywhere.
instantaneous.
Yeah,
Drop of
also,
water.
yeah, be careful where you
We got
walk.
giant parts, a child's dress,
We have
paint
10 gallons
brushes,
of
amber
clean
necklace,
water
blackstone ring,
within
bloodstone
range
bracelet, zircon
in
necklace,
an
gold
open
locket,
container.
white gold chain with onyx, lock box with 202 gold.
Yeah,
Is that your
you can
chain?
soak
Necklace,
gallons of water
copper
in an open
amulet.
container, so you're gonna put
It
it
makes a
in a
faint
container and throw it
ticking
in.
noise.
No, alternatively,
the copper
the water
amulet
falls as
thing.
rain and
Oh,
then
Okay, sorry. My bad. I don't
Yes.
know all the.
Yeah,
I haven't had
they-
all those spells memorized.
I
Ron
thought so.
had that one,
Um,
but those people that stole her
Alright,
shit.
so as your
Aw.
yeah.
it requires VSM means it requires vocals, somatic, so that means like you're using something. It
Speaking,
also
hand
requires,
gestures, and a component of some kind.
Yeah, exactly.
Material.
back up. What requires all that?
So
Oh,
V is
casting a
vocal,
spell. So
It
It
tells you
tells
what the
you the
spell
vocal-
needs to cast it. Yeah.
somatic,
Which
What's
is,
somatic?
which is like hand waving.
yeah.
Soma meaning
Like-
body.
It
Yeah.
means
Okay,
you
okay.
need at least one
Vocal,
free
somatic,
hand.
and what's the other?
Material.
Material
so like
is...
you would have like
So you'll like have
water
rain in one
here.
hand. You'll have water in one hand, and you'll throw the water, and
Okay,
you'll say,
so I'm gonna take some of the
bibbidi
water
bobbidi boo.
that... Your name?
Baldrick.
Baldrick.
He just starts introducing himself like this now.
I'm
How
gonna take some of the water that he made, and I'm gonna say...
You made water, Baldrick, somewhere
I
in
made
here.
a sleep storm.
And I'm
Gross.
gonna go...
Okay.
all right. As you
I like
do
it.
that, like rain
Serious.
appears on the inside. You stave off the water that's coming down the stairs, and the flames that are coming downstairs. The flame that is coming from
Oh, there's cold
now coming down from the ceiling.
I
You
don't want
start to see the walls around you start
It's
to
pretty cold,
crack. And as that happens, the rain shoots
I'll get it
outside,
after
catches
this.
like
I
the
will,
outside
this
of
is. I
um,
wish I liked
walls
IPs.
of the apothecary.
Try.
But the weight of the
Yeah,
top of the
yeah.
tree that's now falling is pushing down
Why does it
on
taste like
the
an
base of
ice
the tree, and the walls are going to start cracking.
Okay.
The A is
That's
taken.
not
You can see the
That's
ceiling
not
coming down towards you,
It tastes very
Um,
slowly but surely.
It has hops. I
Boom.
lied.
I know.
What does it not have? What
I don't
distinguishes an IPA
I'll
from an ale?
always know when it has
India
hops.
Pale Ale, right?
Like from
The style.
Is it the
Deschutes,
style of
Bend,
brew?
Oregon. I'm like,
Like
yeah.
temperature?
Probably.
I think it's
It's
yeah, it's
higher.
like
So,
cold instead of room temperature.
Fermentation.
As you
Higher
step
sugar.
out of the way
Higher sugar?
to the left, you see the top center of the tree come crashing down. It smashes to the ground right next to you. The
That
dirt
was awesome.
shoots up into your face, and it
Oh,
starts
yeah,
rolls
7%.
off to the side, knocks another tree over that smashes into the bridge that's going over the river, and obliterates it. And it and the log from the other tree that was just knocked over, are carried away in the current of the river.
Alright, cool. So I see.
It's alright, it was only like a
some
10-foot
fresh
bridge.
wood on
You
the
like
ground.
poured it.
It's well known as a tree, so it's probably
Yeah,
easy.
I want
It's a really big
Ancient
tree.
tree
too,
or
I want to
so
gather some ancient
The water's
tree
probably on its way here.
that's on the ground, not burned, like unburned.
Scattered.
Alright, so I roll
I'm gonna
a,
stop concentrating on my spell because I don't see
Did
any point
anyone
in
read out
continuing.
that spell for banana?
We already did.
It's gonna be hard because
And
it was
what's-
burned and smashed
what is
into the
that?
No,
ground.
like
Oh,
pieces
that's
of
somatic.
other trees.
Movement.
So verbal, that means you
Like
have to
once-
say
like
something.
the other
And then
said it's
Somatic
other
is
two,
like
not
a
the
Motion.
gesture.
Oh,
So
okay.
like log,
Material,
whatever
which is
log.
defined right next to it.
Okay.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, most of
Okay.
the trees
Oh,
just
So
thrown
yeah,
away
if it
in water.
requires a
As it,
material,
it
it'll
fell
say
over
what
from
it
its
is.
root, but
But most
I'm sure
classes have
branches
some
and
kind of
pieces
spell
fell off,
focus.
yeah.
I want to cut
Yeah,
some
which will
sticks
cover
for
you
arrows.
anything that doesn't cost gold.
Yes.
And I
Yeah,
also
or
want
anything
to
that's
like
consumed.
a hunk. Is there any
hunka,
unburned
hunka.
pieces of
you're in a forest, baby. You don't need to gather
Melian's
anything from a tree.
tree,
You're in a
though?
forest, baby. Yeah.
unburned hunk of her tree? Let me get it, because I want to make another hammer.
Yeah, go ahead and make a investigation check to see if you
You
can
can make
find.
a gun out of your house.
See if you can find.
I have another spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna speak with animals.
Fucking
Okay.
Nana.
I want to call something. Unfortunately, I'm sorry for you all. My speak is mostly with invertebrates, and they're not very strong. So I'm gonna try to call some bears. And
gonna call
I'm really
bears?
bad at mammal speak. But
Okay,
I'm
I
gonna
will
try.
assist.
I love where this is
Can I
going.
assist?
I want to
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
away from the
Banana's
girl
gonna
who's
help you
bringing bears.
Yeah, so Mary,
Alright,
when
so
you
you're stopping your hunt for wood.
when you roll another d4 because
Attracts
I'm assisting you
bears.
in that animal speaking. I'm a ranger, so I can talk to animals.
Yeah.
and do shit.
Okay, cool.
Bears.
Oh.
Okay,
you
but I
can,
am looking for that
Yeah.
piece of wood.
So-
That's what
Can I
your
roll
handle
for that?
animals thing.
I'm trying
What's
to
that?
get to the
Do your
rhino
wood
part.
first.
Yeah.
What were you
Wait,
saying?
wait,
Animal
animal
handling.
handling.
Player's handbook, so.
You have animal handling.
So I can like
Rare
tame
animal?
He's not
You
wearing
can
it
So
in
once
a
it-
ridiculous
too,
fashion.
but
If
it
it maybe
takes 10
gets
minutes to
here
cast
and
a
it's
spell.
confused, you can just like pull it, maybe.
That's how you cast spells.
like this.
So I cast
He's like,
it.
This is
No,
revival.
like that. Just upside down.
Right. Well, the problem is that I know mostly invertebrate speaking spells, so.
You're like half bear.
But also,
I
like,
am.
Half orc and half
I'm
bear.
the
Like
bear
I've
totem.
eaten a bear.
Maybe
Does that
you
Yeah,
can
her-
help me
yeah,
with
she's
bear
warrior.
speak or
It's
And her
signing.
totem is bear.
Alright, so
if
you.
speak
What do you
with
mean by that?
animals is your spell.
So
right?
it's
You
one
have, like,
action,
a
you
cast on yourself.
What kind of
It's
It
my
lasts
backstory,
10
though.
minutes. You gain the ability to comprehend, yes, and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you the information about nearly locations, monsters.
The captures.
How? We've never
You might be able to
Exactly,
persuade
that's
the
why
beast to
it's
perform a small favor
Right,
for you at
that's
the
what I'm
end
trying
of
to do,
discretion.
yeah.
Yep. So,
And she's gonna help me.
I'm gonna assist with her
Yeah.
roll.
And then
Can I do that with casting?
possibly.
Yeah, so it's
You're
vocal
trying
and
to call
somatic. The
bears.
thing is, you're trying to reach out to the forest, right?
I
There's a-
usually can't.
For bears.
You're trying to reach out to
Usually
the.
just
That's
lots
gonna
of
help you.
spiders.
Yeah, but
You're trying to reach out to the whole forest, right?
Ritual,
No,
so you
just
have
the
to, like,
bear.
stop what you're
Sure,
doing
like you're
and, like,
you want
You're
it to be
yelling
loud,
out
right?
into the
Yes.
So you're gonna have to find some way to help
Some
you
bears
project
that are
that.
close to this fire still.
Because
Loudness.
Yeah.
Smoking!
Bears,
Do any of you
bears,
guys have
bears,
anything for
bears,
loudness?
bears,
Oh my
bears,
God.
bears,
I
bears.
have a horn
Oh
of
my
molasses.
God.
Didn't have a lucky.
No, you do not want
No, 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 you guys already said it! Great! Great!
The keyword
While it like
Is
deafened
hard.
me, it like nearly killed me blowing this
Okay,
horn.
everybody cover your ears.
We
We're about
named
to use
it
the horn.
We named it Hearth after the stupid sea hearth brand
Yeah,
that was getting
it has an
made around
activation
holidays.
word, and it's.
It has an activation word and it's Hearth.
I hear you guys speaking some work language. It's very cute.
So are you gonna cast speak with animals through the horn of blasting?
Do
Here's
it.
the thing.
You're assisting, so hopefully the odds are in our
what if-
favor.
What's
what if
the
I
worst
just
that could-
yell
My
as loud as I can?
We all
Louder.
I mean, you just
TPK,
roll a
right?
d10.
It's a ritual, so
What is
it's
it,
gonna be
10d10
like 10
if it
minutes.
blows?
So
No,
it's not like
no.
instant
Okay, we
thing.
can't
We
do
don't
that.
have
No, that's a lot. We
that
don't have.
time.
It's
That's a.
enough
So
She'll
she's
die
trying to cast
instantly.
this spell right now before this tree falls over.
Okay.
So.
All right, I'm
Giving her the
using the
No,
horn
horn.
I'm
I'm
not
using
no,
the
no,
horn.
no, 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 don't use
Before
it.
the rest
You
of
will
the tree
die.
falls
There's a
over?
40%
I'll die?
chance you'll die. Just
It's not
saying.
40%, it's like 1 in 10.
That's
10%
10%.
chance
That's
that
a
you're-
10%.
okay.
I
One
can
in
come back
10
as an
sounds
undead.
better, though.
It's fine.
Oh my
this
God.
apothecary.
This community-
This apothecary is my entire
Alright,
life. This
We
is
should
my
probably tell
family's
her the
heirloom.
when you die rule.
Oh, there's no undone.
Oh, sorry, 20% chance.
When you die, your next character has to be a bard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the rule that our
Like,
group has.
homebrew.
There's only been
Yeah.
one person that's died,
And then he was a bard.
Yeah.
he was a bard. Tis the way.
I don't mind being a bard. I would love to be a DJ.
There
Alright,
you go.
so
So
You
just
mean-
I'm
you
saying
mean
that
She's like,
because
it's like
there
This
is
is-
a chance.
This is what you got going right now because your tree's falling
Okay,
down on your
I'm gonna
head
do the
and the
horn.
head of whoever else is in
20%
there.
chance of
You
luck.
can use an action to speak the horn's
only
command
10
word and then blow
Okay,
the horn,
let's go to the
which emits a
D20.
thunderous blast in a 30-foot cone that is audible 600 feet away. Each creature in the cone must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Don't
On a
blast it
failed
You're
towards
gonna
save,
us.
injure anyone that
on a
hears
failed
it.
save, a creature
don't blast
takes
it towards
5d6 thunder damage and
It's
is
a cone.
deafened
It's a
for
cone.
1 minute. On a successful
I
save,
understand.
the,
Cut off the
the
tree.
creature takes half damage and isn't deafened. Creatures and objects made of glass or crystal have disadvantage on
Garbage.
saving
So
throw.
the people, the creatures that I'm aiming for are not done.
Missed.
Each use of the horn's magic is a 20% chance of causing the horn to explode. The explosion
they-
20%
deals
chance the horn
10d6
will
fire
die.
damage to the blower and destroys the horn.
10% chance that.
Roll
That'll-
1 or a
20%
2.
chance causing the horn to explode.
And what's the other chance?
You have a 80%
80%
chance
chance
it
of it
works.
not exploding.
Is there a
Right,
So
no,
right
no,
now-
no,
What about
no,
the blower?
inside
no,
of the
What
battle
happens
The
to the
blower.
blower?
No.
Oh,
Do you not have
the
the
explosion
diamond
deals
anymore?
and
we use that.
the blower
I have
destroys
a
to
big
the
black
blower and
diamond, but
10
I
d6
don't
fire damage
know
will lower and
what
destroys
that
them.
would
It
do.
might work.
You know?
10d6.
10d6
Bring back
fire
one
damage.
Dark
So
Lord,
it
bring
is
back a million.
10.
So right now you are
I have a
casting.
whole bunch of
for
things
200.
happening.
You two right now you're both in front of the horn of blast. blasting under the tree.
Me?
Everyone else is gathering up
Don't
items
you're
in the
assisting.
tree, except Baldric, who's outside by the river.
Oh no, I'm
behind
not
the
in the tree.
giant-
I'm running away with.
Oh yeah, you
Baldric.
ran away. That's right. I
Yeah, in
forgot.
a zigzag
The rest
pattern.
of you are inside. You aim the horn of blasting outside. You two run out there, holding it
I
together.
want to get near the
casting-
window.
You
What
have to
window?
help her
The
though.
window.
No, you guys are out the doorway. Like you're not inside the tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're blasting it out into nature. You both get together and very quickly muddle,
Just
speak with
summon
animals
bear.
into the horn of blasting.
I want to yell some bear shit. Like,
We better get like the Tyrannosaurus Rex of bears.
I'm gonna be like,
There's no guarantee it's gonna want to be
So you
It's
got
gonna be
everyone.
Mothra
There's no one
because she
inside
can
the
only,
cone,
like-
but what's 20% on a
only you
d20?
can prevent
Uh,
forest
2.
fires.
1 through 4.
1 through 4.
1 through 4 of the d20.
7 smoky
All right.
fire.
16.
Okay.
No.
Oh my god.
It did not explode.
the horn didn't
Um,
explode, but I have damage, right?
No,
did not
but neither of
explode,
those
but
things.
everything
No one
is
has
front
damage.
touch.
Everything went well.
We're 3 for
Um,
3.
A thunderous blast
Did
came
it
out of
actually
the
call
horn.
the bears?
We'll find out.
So what happened was
Everything
we
a
go.
thunderous blast
600
came out
feet
from the
right?
horn. It shot out into the forest, and in the darkness, you could see the wavering of trees as this cone of energy just sort of-
Destroys.
and all you hear is stretching and cracking of the trees before you, like you've never seen before in your life. The way the forest is moving looks wholly unnatural. It's as if like a spirit has just smashed itself. It looks like all these trees are about to fall. They start bending back towards you, and you see all these branches and pines and leaves just like
We're
come
talking
smacking
like the
towards your face
nuclear
as they
test
stop. They start
They all
moving.
took 5d6
They
damage.
start moving back and forth like one of those clown dolls that you push over and moves back and forth. It's just this uproar, this crackling that almost deafens everyone around. Freaking out. You've never seen a forest breathe like this. And then they stop.
Now you
Everything
trade
gets
your blindness
everything
for
gets
deafness.
really quiet for a moment. And everyone waits, and then you start hearing like rustling in the bushes, and the ground starts making this thunderous noise, and everything starts running towards you. You see like this group of bears, like 20 of them, just barreling through the woods. They look pissed off, and they're all running towards you. It's like leaves
Ready.
and sticks are kicking up.
Yo,
have about-
I am out.
Fuck it out.
You have
Yes.
about 8 minutes to
No,
say
I,
what you're
I
about to
stand
say.
firm. I
Because
stand
I'm
firm.
gonna yell back in there and be like, what did you do?
Why did you summon bears?
As soon as they approach, I say,
Alright, make
and
a,
they.
make a persuasion roll.
Okay, which one is the?
D20. That was awesome.
Okay, and
No,
then I'll show
zero
you. Pull
twenties.
up your character sheet. So
The
it's
big
your wanker. Let's see. Yeah, and then where's
The
your
round
character
boy.
sheet? You said to roll for perception.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Convince
For your
those
main one.
bears.
Okay, so persuasion should be under.
Wait, no, because I got a new one.
Yeah, I like
Is
this
the
one way better.
storm
Yeah,
over?
yeah, this is perfect.
So normally it would be like at advantage, but
Charisma.
So it's under charisma.
but
so
it's
whatever
not
you
an
roll, you
advantage
get to add
because
2
you
to that.
only
Lose
speak.
your
You don't
horn?
speak to mammals. No,
I-
because you
All
don't
right,
speak to
this
mammals.
is the one I'm assisting on.
I don't speak to mammals.
No.
You can
Oh.
assist her speaking to bears.
She is. Yeah, she is
Okay.
assisting her.
You're
You can?
assisting.
Yeah, she has to speak with animals.
Oh shit, I didn't
Yeah.
know.
She's a ranger.
She's kind of She's like that translator that's doing all that
Yeah.
weird shit at the side of the
Remember
console?
that
What does
scene
that
in
mean?
Lord of the
So
Rings
add
where
2
Viggo
more.
Mortensen
So
speaks
plus
with
4
No,
bears?
assist is
4 is
advantage.
total.
Plus
No,
4 total.
assist.
What did you roll in the
If,
D20?
if
What'd you
she's
roll?
assisting,
I
it's
rolled damage.
advantage.
Oh,
She has
okay.
advantage if she's assisting.
Oh yeah, that's right. Advantage.
So you get to
twice.
roll twice.
your
is what
D20
that
twice
means.
and
And
take
you
the
pick the
highest
highest. Is what advantage means.
So
Yeah.
that's what we all do.
Because you're going,
Yeah.
Oh, 3.
and she's going,
Okay,
no,
so
no,
roll
no,
again.
not.
Mhm.
So you got a natural 20.
Um,
Ayo!
Some more
That's
dirt
so
leaves
bad.
stick up as
You
these bears are
cannot
like coming to a
succeed.
full
That
stop,
is
like
the
right
roll.
before you.
That's
They all stand on their hind legs and they look down on you.
My tree cannot move.
Their hands go out to their sides and like their claws come out as they're looking down at you with this very like snacky look in their eyes. And they roar, like drool coming out of their toothy maw. They look down at you. One of them
Toothy
starts
maw.
walking towards you, like claws out, reaches out its paws down towards you, picks you up, moves you out of the way, and goes. They all come running in towards this no longer burning tree, and they start pushing together the sides. Some of them are sort of bare necessity, rubbing their backs up against. Some of them have gone inside. They're pushing up, and they're holding up this tree, just waiting for further instruction.
Deep breath, guys.
So it's like moving day.
I'm just gonna be
or-
like, look, I am like peeping from behind the thing because I'm like in shock right now. Like, what the fuck am I? Who is this chick, dude? Like, what the? Fully committed. Just,
It's my apothecary.
I guess so. And I'm gonna start
This thing is
putting the
thousands
things
of
that I
years old.
stole back. Is what I'm gonna start.
You're putting
doing.
them back, but as you notice that the bears are holding up, this place is in quite a state of disrepair. I mean,
Yeah, we need
it's-
to get things
But
out,
They're
guys.
keeping it up.
there is black soot from the wetness
Right,
and
it's
the
not gonna
burnt pieces of
last. My
tree
tree's
like
gone.
just dripping down everywhere all over. Most
The
of it's
melted
burnt up. The
ice.
top part of the tree's fallen over and crashed
Okay.
to the ground.
Alright, so
Snow
here's the deal,
cone.
guys. My home is a mile away. So we
Wait,
should
you don't live here?
No.
What's the
This was your
upstairs?
house.
No, man. This is my apothecary. The upstairs
Yeah.
is the fetish space that y'all snuck into, you weirdos.
The pretty pussycat.
The downstairs is my main jam, but I have much more at my home that we can take all this to. I could possibly ask the bears to help with their strength to carry some of the more heavier things, but we should get all of as much as we would like to have. I'm guessing you guys like healing
Will the
potions and charming potions.
Bears let us ride them.
That would be cool.
But why would we want to ride them for a mile? I would no. I
Yeah,
would speak
why
to
would-
bears.
why
I'm
ride
gonna
them for a
call,
mile
they
when we
carry
can
my
ride them
shit
forever?
there and not us for a mile. No.
As
not
you're
gonna
talking, you
happen.
see the bears that are holding everything together. Their legs start shaking a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta go. So, are y'all down? I'm happy to give you healing potions.
We need to
Alright.
sleep, so
What you need.
Zigzag pattern.
Zigzag
Yeah.
pattern.
We need a place to
Wonky
crash.
is very wise.
So I'm gonna grab like a bunch of stuff and just like hold it in my arms, but I also really want to find a hunk of wood, like I said.
Alright, so
thought you did
before
find
the
one.
wood,
No?
that'll
I
come.
get roll for it.
I will have you roll for it, but before that,
She's like, I want my bow.
so this is, go ahead and roll, everyone roll a D100.
Ooh, it's
Oh,
been a
shit.
while.
Ooh,
It's been a while.
What's your
Since
D100?
I said I'm
Alright. I
Is it
got
the 10 and 10?
62. It's these two.
I got a 65.
I got a
Hold up, hold up, hold
50.
up, hold up, hold up,
Yeah,
hold up.
that's very middle of the road.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, this one is. I know.
The D10 and the D10.
62 is first, so,
I think this is bad.
roll
Is that
3d6.
36.
Oh wait, no,
yeah.
hold on.
What does this mean? Yeah, I mean,
What?
She rolled the right dice?
That's
No.
a D8, not
okay,
a D10.
so yeah, roll the wrong dice.
Oh,
Or-
Maya, you rolled
Yeah.
the wrong dice.
So,
Yes.
Oh,
roll
roll
1d4, Maya.
Yeah.
So this is a D10,
Oh, yeah, I did.
Roll 1d4.
and then you should have another one that's like
She
that.
doesn't
But you
have the right
don't.
one.
Yeah, what'd you
Okay,
get?
I'll wait.
So you can roll this.
Did you tell
Alright,
us?
So
roll your
roll these two.
D100
I
again.
got.
Oh, wait, yeah.
I'll remember.
What?
D100.
87.
So that's 87, yeah.
87.
29.
Okay, roll it again.
Oops.
What's happening? 25.
Okay, and roll it one more time.
Stress.
Don't like it.
Sounds like a loot table.
It's
Going
23.
down like
It does.
You made out with 3 potions of invisibility.
Ew, Maya.
82.
Keep your
Couldn't
tongue in
see
your
us, but now
mouth.
we're not gonna be able to see.
Alright, roll a d4.
Hi, baby girl, you sleeping?
Three.
Good
Next
girl.
to
Alright, roll
Travis.
D100.
That's the ones I did before,
Yeah.
right? 52.
You know that Willow Smith?
Alright, roll it again.
Marceline song?
Wait,
That's what I always think of when you say your dog's name. I'm like,
96.
It's something about the unicorn. songs of hers.
All right, you made out with
But it
some
is a
leather,
woman, right?
some studded leather armor. That's plus one,
That's a shame.
and a wand of polymorph.
Oh shit.
All right, Jim.
Yeah, I got 65.
We need
65.
we need to give that to Banana for one more.
Alright,
you
roll
wanna
a
be a
D4.
giant ape like one more time. Last
Sorry.
year.
D4.
D4.
She's got wild shape.
Yeah.
Just haven't seen a wild ape yet.
4.
Did you get that?
Alright.
Studded leather.
Roll D100.
Dude, I want
3 of
some
them.
71.
You should get it off of her
Roll it
because
again.
she
Rob.
is unarmored.
Can I
She doesn't do leather armor.
do this to studded leather?
Did you
Yes,
Nice.
make
please.
studded armor?
No.
I thought you made studded
I'm like
Plus
an,
one
I am
armor?
wearing
I don't think so.
my level
Alright, you ran
one
out with an 8th
clothing.
level
I
spell
made
scroll
I would
Holy
love.
shit.
and
A potion of flying.
Nice.
5T.
oh, fuck you. Alright. Alright. Roll a d6.
Ooh, what'd you do?
That's a 1.
Alright. Roll a
You were
d100.
virtually rolling.
Oh yeah, I got a 70.
70.
Alright.
You made out with
As well as that, yours or mine?
It's mine.
this level spell scroll.
First thing I did
I
was
almost hit you in the head, girl.
Wyla.
Why would you do anything else?
D100 roll was what?
36.
36. Alright. Roll a d6.
Why don't we ever have any wizards?
Oh, I didn't know he was gonna ask me to roll a d6. There we go.
Don't answer that.
Alright.
I know you have.
A
we're gonna use
4.
some dice whenever you need.
Alright, roll the D100 2 more times.
One. And 40.
Okay. You ran out with a potion of superior healing and a potion of gaseous form.
More to the collection
Gross.
And
of gaseous what?
Melion.
It's
Roll that
nice because
D100.
I've had a normal name my whole life, so it's
Brilliant.
like really nice to have somebody
Yeah, come
mispronounce
on.
my name. Yes.
Melion, she
I
had
rolled
a
one and it was
apothecary.
87.
Oh my gosh, she woke up and she's
What's
giving
the
you
first
all
one?
her good
87?
morning love
87.
energy. It's my
Okay.
favorite.
Also means that she needs
Yeah.
rest.
Okay. Also roll a d4.
A potion
I'll
of
be right back.
superior
Four-sided one? Yeah.
Potion of superior
By itself?
Yep.
healing.
I don't know what that means.
4. Okay. Roll a d100.
McFly!
Thank you. It's my hair's like kind of dirty.
I don't know what that means.
Hairstyle. I'm 12.
One of them
I do
is
that.
Or I look like
Too.
a dog or something.
Like this.
pick one to roll. One of them should only have single numbers on it.
Oh.
So just roll again.
Oh,
one
this
with
one,
single
this
numbers.
one,
And,
this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
Just roll again.
41.
41. Okay, go roll again.
I was gonna say, I wonder what the neighbors think.
Is that a
of
6 or
the
9?
howl,
How do I know
but
if it's a 6 or 9? Oh, yeah.
There's no neighbors.
65.
Upstairs. It's just you guys.
That's
Guess
gonna be
what?
so great.
Yeah. You guys could just.
Alright, so you made out with the cloak of Araconda.
It's
It's
open.
Whoa,
right now.
my
Unlocked.
Araconda don't.
Want none unless you got one.
You guys can
Honda.
always
Okay.
just
And the
tell me if
Scimitar
I'm
of
being
Speed.
Too loud, like asshole.
Scimitars.
You should get like a thing.
We'll get a broom.
I was
ceiling
gonna
then.
say you have to get the broom.
Except the ceiling is like way high, so I'd have to get a really
Alright,
Um,
so the cloak of Araconda.
Tape them together. Get like a paint the thing at Hotcakes. Like what is it? Like a. I don't know what it actually was, but I
Oh,
feel
the
like it helps with
copper pot?
painting. No, it's the thing that we used at Capitol Hill. Like put the sold out signs on the big ass.
Oh yeah.
But it was like a long painter's pole that you could like.
Extend.
Yeah, it was huge. You should
I
get one
never
of
worked-
those. Is
I
what
worked
I
at
mean.
Capitol Hill like once or twice.
Alright, so I'll give you a card.
I'll give you a card that says this stuff.
Or I'll get it
Yeah,
to you
okay.
eventually. But basically,
Wish you had the dude.
holy shit, it's a wondrous item. It's very rare. It
I
requires
can't even help
attunement.
but melt a little bit.
Antonio asked me.
It's made of black silk and interwoven with pink silvery threads. While wearing it, you gain the following benefits. You have to attune to it as well, which I'll explain in a few minutes.
So
Um, You have resistance to poison damage. You have a climbing speed equal to your walking speed. You can move up, down, across vertical surfaces, upside down along ceilings,
Every
while
time.
Leaving your hands free.
you can't be caught in webs of any sort, and can move through webs
can
as if they were
climb
difficult
walls.
terrain.
At your movement speed.
You can use an action to cast the web spell. Say
I wanna
DC
be a
13.
studded leather clad.
The web created by this spell fills twice its normal area. Once used, the property of the cloak can't be used again until the next spell.
Okay.
That's why I'm gonna
You're
bring it out for you, 'cause that's a lot to write.
No, yeah.
Should I take the worst pictures?
It's good to
of
know.
me?
I'm going
Same
to
with
go
this.
with.
they're good though. They're like
do
the
all that,
fuzzy,
but not
like
as
laughing double chin, like
There you
amazing,
go.
Won't do that.
you know.
Awesome. Yeah, so you have a spider cloak.
It
Makes
is.
sense for
fun.
the person and the character.
Full sense. Sweet. Thank you,
Awesome.
I will give
We
you
don't have a
mine.
picture of it? Lame sauce.
I'm sure it's in fan art.
Because I got this sculptor thing, and I think I
Alright.
think I can visualize myself leather clad.
Wait, you got a skulker thing from the apothecary?
No, but I'm really interested in one of the things that you picked up and that Ra picked up.
What did Rob pick up that you're interested in?
Oh,
Studded leather.
Oh, this studded leather plus 1 armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Have it.
Oh, but you didn't help save the space, so you're gonna have to pay extra for that.
Dash, if you want your back protected, you
Yeah,
better
oh, by the
speak
way, when I
to
say
me
you
a
made
little
out
bit
with, these are all
nicely.
things
Didn't
from your
protect my back,
apothecary
girl.
that you
You
did
ran
carry.
into the trees.
Try and
So-
summon your bears again. Won't work.
Sorry, she didn't know what she had in there anyway.
After you guys run out, the bears are still holding everything, like waiting for their next
Hi, DB girl.
instruction.
Right. I was gonna ask you if I can roll for what they can carry. Is that possible? Can I
From what you can
command them?
tell, it seems like
Wait,
once
is
they
that-
move, that tree is falling.
Okay, right. But right.
They're all gonna die.
No, but like, can they try?
Yeah, we'll roll to see how many bears survive.
Boom.
If you
Yeah,
end up
roll a
genociding a bunch of
D100.
bears,
Oh right. I can only cast 3 times for not resting,
Yeah.
so I can't talk to them again.
I mean, honestly,
No, you still have
you're
time.
in the
It's
order
been
of
about
the
10
best. If
minutes.
You commit
Okay.
genocide
The
on
The spell's about to fade. You can give one last command now.
Look,
Okay.
you're in.
Pig
How's the
fires.
intrigue?
Right? You're in. You pass.
Oh yeah, my pig.
I don't know.
You
What's
incidentally
worth more, your
murdered
ornate
all
table
my
or the
pets.
life of a
Yeah,
living
we
creature?
forgot him. We also forgot the bard.
No, that's not it. I'm wondering if like one could carry something before the rest come
Shit
out.
all over.
Forgot about
So
the.
like
Exactly.
one,
You can
Yeah.
can
you
one
can
carry
try. That's
something
what I asked.
and then the
It's
rest
a
come
cat.
out.
You can try.
Probably
Let's try it.
survived.
Okay.
Because as soon as the
Start
tower
off,
took
here
off,
we
that
Well,
cat was like, nope, I'm
I
out.
taught it how
Do
to
I need to roll?
vegetable garden.
Yeah, it just tears. Yes.
Very fertile garden.
This is fertilizing.
This is extremely hard. They're holding up a lot of weight. What's the command? You're just gonna command one of them to carry it out and the rest of them to book it afterwards? Because this is your last speaking moment before the spell fades.
Okay, hold on. Let me think for a second.
What's gonna happen?
Okay, yes. What can everyone very, very quickly tell me what they got? Go ahead.
3 invisibility potions.
See.
Leather, armor, and 1 polymorph.
Okay.
Potion of flying and an 8th level spell scroll I haven't looked
Okay.
at yet.
I didn't get anything.
Okay.
Potion. Potion of superior healing and a potion of gaseous form.
Healing and gaseous form. Okay, yes, I need one of them to grab something.
We have salty chips.
Okay.
We should replace them.
What do I roll? Do I roll? Oh, I need to tell them. Okay, I don't know. Okay.
Well,
It's
you don't
a-
have to tell
oh,
them. We'll
I
say
know.
you told
No,
them. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
Go
tell
ahead.
one.
All right.
I'm gonna tell the adolescent bear who's not very strong to grab the amulet next to the jewelry in the jewelry case right next to him. So. And he's
Looks over his shoulder with a sort of anything for you eyes, takes his hands off the wall. The tree starts to crumble. Now I said it's a DC 19.
okay.
So,
What's the next?
um,
Oh. I don't know what yours is.
It's just a straight difficulty class 19. So you're gonna have to get a 19 or better for him to be successful.
On the
And
D20.
getting out of there
On the D20.
before it
Yeah.
falls down.
Okay.
Can I assist on
The
that one?
D10.
No, this is just a straight roll. DM roll above.
Oh,
It's a
that's
murder
your
roll.
roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't roll.
That's
No.
a scary metal dice.
Okay.
Listen to it. Listen to your face.
17.
He's dead. Goodbye.
So
I also bought some of these.
Oh, I didn't see
He
those
reaches-
results.
he reaches
Oh,
into
it's
the
happening
box. You see the tree itself start crumbling around. The elder bears get down on their paws and start making their way out. One of them grabs him as he's trying to reach into this drawer, and a piece of the tree falls, shutting the drawer behind him. The elder throws him out to the other ones, falls on its back, and the rest of the tree collapses down on the elder bear, crushing it.
You have decimated the bear population.
The dust flies into the air. You just see dirt and grass everywhere. As these bears have backed off and they look back. The small weak bear that you asked to get the amulet goes on to the pile and sort of like starts pawing through the the wreckage. As it's rummaging through, like it sees the fur and the blood of the elder bear. The other ones start going through the wreckage as they can too. They pull out the elder bear, and they bring over the dead elder bear to you. They lay it at your feet, and as its corpse falls on the ground, its arms separate, and you see the case with the amulet. on its dead chest.
Wow. One on your head.
Wow.
Mechanically
Fuck.
speaking, how dead is this bear?
Oh, I'm just gonna pull up this book.
As-
You want a diamond?
Dead,
No.
As a doornail.
dead. Okay. Like, dead.
Like,
Like, bring it
You
back
got
to
any
life
diamonds?
right now.
Like, I would need a diamond.
He's only
to
got
fix
a
it.
black one, so we don't know. No,
Uh,
no. Save it
Yeah,
for
I'm
a
not
rainy
saying-
day.
Yeah, exactly.
Evil
if
bear.
I'm gonna bring anybody
Rainy
back
day.
with a diamonds, it'd probably be Malarkey.
I would.
You know that thing's destined for Rob.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I
don't think she
take
can die.
one of the 20
As long as she keeps
gems
hitting stuff.
off the
Is
amulet
she ever
and
really
gift
dead?
it to the adolescent, which reduces the amulet's power, whatever that is. You can decide later. Which reduces the amulet's power by 1/20th. One of the 20th gems are taken out. One of the 20th gems are taken out and given to the adolescent.
Is that the same thing?
Nice.
We should try
Um,
this.
the adolescent
I was
sniffs
gonna-
around at the
My-
amulet,
I
looks
was
at it,
gonna-
licks a little bit, nudges it with its nose, takes it up into its mouth, tries to spit it out, swallows it.
Okay.
What?
The bear ate the gem.
Yeah.
You buried the what?
The gem.
Okay, so let's kill the bear.
No way.
What are you talking about? You just killed a bear for an amulet.
Start wandering back off into the forest in sort of like a V shape with like at the very front and center is the youngest one. It pauses for a second, looks back over its shoulder at you as if it's memorizing you,
They killed that bear.
and they
No,
all
it's
go
like-
wandering back into the forest.
Aw.
I mean, I think
You've
it's
made your
fine.
first lifelong enemy.
I think.
I think
Not
Welcome-
necessarily
welcome
because
to
it
the
ate
team.
a magical gem.
Yeah.
So it may possibly
It's just-
absorb the magic and thank me later. You don't know. You don't know.
I
From
really want to find
experience.
some wood.
Oh yeah, make a roll.
That bear's gonna try it.
What am I rolling? Nature?
You rolled a d20 to find wood in the forest?
It's about like how
Specific
successful
wood.
she is at finding
Survival
wood.
of nature?
But I don't find anything.
Yeah, you don't find anything usable, really.
I'm still residually blind.
No, he's looking for specific wood from a specific tree.
Gotcha.
Like the ancient apothecary.
Well, can't find any.
Obviously really- but yeah, that's kind of the point I was trying to make earlier. But hey,
What's your
you know,
name?
The what?
you bring a
What's
horse
your
to water.
character's
Wyla.
But
How do
you
spell
can't make it roll a
Wyla?
one, so
W-Y-L-A. I decided
nothing.
because with two it's Willa.
No, with the one, you find some
Wyla
twigs and stuff.
Ran.
They're basically like small little like
Yeah, like kindling.
Yeah.
Brave, brave Sir Robin.
I'm gonna collect the kindling and then put it back on the ground. And then
That's nice.
All right. What about the rest of you? What's
Then
going
you
on
can
here?
take notes on the video.
I think we were gonna walk towards.
The West.
I don't know. Baldrick's still confused. Like an army of bears showed up. There was a fire.
I
Just
think we
standing
should
there.
walk to
Being like, that's the
Melian's.
craziest shit I've ever
I
seen.
think so too.
I think we should walk to Melian's house then to get a little nap.
Yeah,
I
how-
think on our
How
walk
extensive
over,
is your library?
you should read a book and
Finish that
I
book.
have an
yeah,
extremely
on
extensive
our walk
library.
over.
We still have the carpets.
My
I'm
house
trying to figure out like
where my
where I was
library
at.
is.
I've been.
I was maybe. Like,
Did you read
the
the backstory?
apothecary was to your house. I did.
No, it's not. That's not in the backstory.
Yeah, you lived with your mother,
You should read
but
my
then
backstory
I did.
again. Nope.
Her
my
house is a
home.
mile away.
My home
Travis.
is a mile from the apothecary.
Guess we'll just like
is
escort
where
you
I was
home
raised with my
and
mom.
then continue on our quest.
There were bears. Were
We have
Hey,
to
sorry,
sleep.
it's been 2 weeks.
How dare you not know everything?
I did read the backstory.
I believe you.
I really did. You
Baldrick
sent it in a Google Doc, didn't you?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or, yeah,
Mhm.
one of those. I don't know.
Mary loves Google.
I do love Google very much. Know all my things, Google.
Take my life in your hands.
Yep.
now I know why you
Well
said
done.
that. Salty.
God, I love cheese.
Oh, did
I like
you eat one of
salt.
those?
I tried one of those and I did not know it had
Or whatever this
mustard.
is.
Oh
Cheese
yeah, it's honey
adjacent.
mustard. That's why it was so crazy.
Well, they're
It was
honey mustard
crazy.
wheat crust. Like
That's
honey
how I knew
wheat
that
pretzels.
the river would have
There were a lot.
black rocks in
I
it.
didn't know
Yeah,
was going
I remember
for it.
that. Yeah, that's
They're not bad. They're just
I wanted the
curious.
apothecary on the river so people could find it.
Mhm.
And then my home is in my mother's stone cottage, which is a
That makes
mile
sense.
behind. A mile behind the apothecary.
Can I before
And then
we leave,
what's underneath?
I want to check to see like if I can see how the fire started on the tree. Like if that asshole
inspection
set that
mode.
fire on his way out
Make an
there.
investigation check.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
investigate the window.
Yeah, I wanna do
Sure.
that.
I like to use my eagle eye and just look
I rolled a.
Okay, I want to.
There sure was a fire.
It makes sense because I mean that whole area is
decimated.
covered in like liquid molten tree.
Yeah.
Essentially, it was super heated and then had ice thrown on it, and then it just like
Continued.
all melted. Like you basically melted a tree.
Can I roll
so.
to see if it
Which
looks
is
like
again
the
something
fire
I've never done
was
before,
started
so
by like
it's been a weird
magical
day.
means?
It's been a good day.
Big
Yeah,
dog.
that's
You
the
did some
back
stuff you
area
hadn't done
where the
before.
That's true. Learned some things like if you scream through the horn, you can summon bears.
An Arcana check.
Powerful
Yeah,
horn.
you're checking for magical means.
You
We
played
should
some
use it more
some
often.
some
We
here and
said-
stuff.
It looks like it was not.
He
with
would
the
say
You do an Arcana check, you don't
You
see
can
any
cast
signs of use
spells
of
through
magic.
it.
But like, if she does not drop it when I want her to drop it, her ass is
Can
screwed.
I
Like
use my
thunder
Like, if
clap.
you could play
To- with
tug
that
of war
wand
and
to
you know
just
fight
look
and then
around
you take off,
and
she needs
see-
to fucking
Still be like a
Start walking?
perception
Hmm.
check, but
There's
You
this
just
little
can see
show
further.
recently. What was it? It's about.
So I
It's
can
about
roll.
dogs,
And you have
but
no-
it's specifically
dark
about,
vision too, so
um,
you can still see just fine.
dog training, which is apparently the most challenging type of
What'd you say?
training because
Perception?
if your dog kills and
15.
it wasn't on command, then that dog is put
Is that
down.
with your bonus?
So with a guard dog, you have to have proof that
Yeah, I mean,
it was like a command.
You said something.
you see a lot of the common things you see in a forest.
Or if it hurts.
Kill.
Even if it hurts
You do see
someone,
the bears
they can put it
way
down.
off in the distance.
They can do that
now,
with any dog, but with a guard
Yeah.
dog,
making
if
their
it
way
hurts
now,
somebody
separating
and
their
it's
V,
on command,
wandering off into the forest.
then you're good.
You see a lot of critters.
So
I
A lot
told
of
it
my
to,
friends
so
are
they
just
just
like
put the
owls
human
and-
down instead.
a few wolves.
And retire.
You
the dog.
also see
Yeah, they
probably
just
about
get over
um,
Yeah.
probably about a mile away, or maybe about half a mile away, you see a campfire, and what appears to be a bunch of humanoid creatures sitting around the campfire feasting on something.
Alright, so I'm gonna let these guys know when I see these humanoid creatures.
What did you
in the
see?
Campfire. About half a mile away, there's a campfire with these like humanoids sitting around it.
What direction is it?
Probably
The
just Boy
direction?
Scouts.
Least. I don't know.
Do we know what
In
direction?
the direction of
Is it in the direction of my home?
It's about a half mile.
Who's got a compass?
According to the position of the sun, it's nighttime.
I have one.
Mary or Melion, which way is your house?
I'm pretty sure.
Point.
You
have the
know,
old map?
you know everything.
the old map?
Just point. You know your way home
Yeah.
from the apothecary.
Is it
Point
I know
in the
all
direction
the
your
shit,
house
Trev.
was.
Yeah,
Oh, you do?
Ranger.
Hang on, where's the bridge compared to us?
It's about a half a mile down the river.
Yeah. It's
Here's how we're gonna solve this. I'm
Thank you,
gonna.
Baldrick.
Bridge not
It's about-
existing.
3/4 of a mile.
Yeah, I do not get lost, and I know where everything is. So.
Yeah.
What?
I don't get lost. I'm a
Dash
ranger.
banana.
Unless you're blind or deaf.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, if she's a ranger, then even
She's like,
blind
and it's
deaf,
my
I think
favorite
in her
terrain.
favorite terrain, she's still.
Yeah,
okay.
for real. Even if I'm blind in my favorite terrain, I still don't get lost.
Yeah, but as
So
soon as she
I'm gonna
wanders into a
say
cave,
that
it's
it
I have no
is-
memory of this place.
That the campfire is south. I'm also gonna say that your mother's, because your mother's
Stone
stone
cottage?
cottage is in the deep woods, it is not a mile away. It's gonna be much further away from the apothecary than
Okay.
that.
You can tell us it's
Miles
about a
to
mile
the
away.
Mile in like a wood elf world.
Yeah.
Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
Mal is someone who walks everywhere. Or,
Yeah, about a week ago.
Yeah.
Deep in the woods to the north.
Okay. Okay, so half a mile away, there's some humanoids.
Half a mile
It's,
south.
no matter what, it's not close enough to my
It's
cottage.
not. And her
No,
cottage is
your
north.
her cottage is far north. Like,
Okay.
because it's in the deep woods, and right now you guys are like, sort of in the middle east of the crest.
I thought
You know,
we
you
were
went
in the
east
forest.
of Midtown. You're in the forest.
The Middle Eastern crest of the forest. I know, he's a shit.
He chose
You're
it.
now in America.
Yeah.
You all have guns and steak.
I'm gonna shoot
Except you,
the
you're a
bears.
vegan.
How dare
You
eat steak?
have a Confederate flag shirt.
Flag. It's a
And
flag.
You just
Extra
graduated college,
guns.
but you're also 48.
You graduated
Well,
the
at least I
fucking
did.
You've gotta, you've gotta go get her
monastery or some
attitude.
shit.
You're
What's it called?
Boomhauer.
Oh man.
What's it called when you go to like Jesus school?
Seminary.
Seminary.
Oh, seminary.
There we go. You graduated from seminary too. What am I? A Komodo dragon?
Tour guide.
Jesus Christ.
A Gila monster?
Yeah, you're just a pet. Yeah.
Just a dumbass Gila monster over here, I guess.
I'm
Whatever.
pet
Alright, I think it's break time.
that lives for way too long.
Regroup. Focus.
I'm gonna get a drink.
That was intense, and that was only one scene. Yeah.
There were a lot of bears.
Dude, that was sick though, calling all the bears over. Like, what
Through the
fuck,
horn of
dude?
blasting.
Jesus.
That was what needed to happen.
This is what
Holy
happens when
shit.
people use the things that you have.
It reminds me of.
Go
like,
Mary for actually using your skills.
Yeah, dude.
I'm surprised it works.
What
Video
was
gamer.
it on like Gravity
It's the
Falls?
dead guy.
Where like
Who's
it
the
wasn't
dead guy?
bears, but they were like all the.
I know, there's
Yeah,
like
bears
so
in the
much.
cave.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
it takes a
Well, there's the
second.
bears,
Like,
there's
what?
the bears
Oh,
one, and
dead
there's the
guy. It's a
minotaurs.
match.
Yeah.
Look at
But all those are great.
Oh shit.
Check it out, dude. Like,
We
Break
have
time.
minotaurs, they're right.
yeah, break time. Check it out. What?
No, this kid show
Ian!
Gravity Falls. There's
Yeah.
Manitors.
Minotaurs.
Oh my god.
And they
Dude,
help
we got
us
like
grow up
Harley
into
Davidson,
a man.
Led Zeppelin, Iron Maiden, cactuses, and a cat.
But it's like a happy
The
bunny
vibe just
cat.
fucking changes.
This is Las Vegas over here. You like it?
You know, we used to not be able to.
Maya, it's weird having your hair be like people colored.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Travis.
I love it.
He says,
I feel like it frames your face in an entirely different way.
I'm also not wearing glasses and wearing makeup. So
That's
we
true.
can just do that also.
There's
It's a
something
lot
about
different.
it.
Thunderwave.
Ew,
There it
Ian,
is.
why did you put dirt?
I feel like the hair is a
Purple
lot.
covered
Can I
dirt.
have one?
Purple covered dirt next.
Doesn't want me to get to sleep in on Saturday.
it's
Jim's like, it's a ploy to ruin my life.
Is this a serious, like,
Perfect.
I used to not be
Hopefully.
quiet in the morning. I'd like turn on the light. I'm like, I need to see all
True.
the shit.
Jim,
Wake
you
up
dirty
and
bastard.
But
It's true though.
next time we
It's-
play, they're gonna be living down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be way.
Which are we playing on the 5th?
We can
See how
test.
brutal it goes. But I'm willing. I mean, we'll probably already be here. for the most part.
And
I
you guys
can't-
will
I
have
can't
so
play on
much
the fifth,
help.
But I can play on the
Yeah.
fourth.
So it should be a breeze.
Do you guys want to see
Selling you
Oh.
out.
their apartment?
Do you want to see it?
Like right now?
It's
or
already
I think
there?
the
Yeah,
camera
right
has
now.
been
Are you
started.
So it's
setting
like-
it up?
No, they're getting the keys tomorrow, but it's unlocked because the carpet cleaner came today.
And didn't lock it up like you were supposed to.
Perfect.
Do you want to see like
So we're on
You know,
guard.
I half-assed my job too.
The answer is
Wait,
yes,
don't you do
but I know
electrical?
he just started the.
Sweet.
Oh, you started.
I love
thinking
the
on
smell.
keys.
Yeah,
fire,
I mean,
fire.
if you guys are gonna, if we're gonna continue.
I work calm.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
what's-
fine.
yeah, we can play for a little
You
bit
started
longer.
the what?
It's just police radio.
Oh, that's
Travis
fine. You do use
streams
that.
it.
Whatever.
What about the oven?
The oven.
Alright, you can start. I'm ready.
Alright, where were we
You
at?
can start, Travis.
So-
Go ahead.
We're
You
all gonna
saw-
go away.
Are we gonna check out the
They're all
campfire?
No, let's just go east.
Like not to
yeah, no,
Meryl's
check-
house.
No,
or
we're going to.
No,
go
she's
to
way
her
too
house.
far north. Fuck that.
Wait, we're not.
Too big of a detour.
It's quite a detour.
It is. Sorry about your mom.
Where are you?
I hope she can feed herself.
Should we wait till she comes back to talk to her?
No, she agrees.
What happened?
We're not heading to your house. Apparently.
It's too far away.
Okay, that's fine.
You lied. You said it was like a mile.
Yeah.
I thought it was a mile in like Wood Elf.
Yeah, it's an
Lane.
entirely different biome. Like,
Maybe. What do we
can
do?
Come back to it.
Keep
someday.
going east.
yeah,
There's gotta be.
we got a mission.
Yeah, there's probably a town or
Alright,
something.
We'll
you
pick up
guys
some
can,
clues along the way.
Yeah.
It'll probably take you till about morning time to get to
We need.
the coast.
Is
We
there like a
do-
fourth
Who needs
town
to
that we know about
sleep?
that we're headed towards? Or we
Yeah,
just headed
there was
towards
Well, let's
the
ask-
water?
Yeah,
Let's
there
ask
is a port town that we know
Midna.
about.
Oh, right,
Meryl.
yeah.
It's
That's
called.
in the story.
I know.
Careless K.
It's
Yeah.
called.
Perfect. That's where we're headed.
Sorry, what do you call it?
Careless K.
Careless
Careless
Key.
Key.
There we go.
Careless K.
And then it will
Captain
take us to
Broad.
the island of Thieves.
To the-
Careless
Yeah.
Cray crossed to the
Keep
bay.
that.
Captain something.
Really
Left side.
leaning into
Captain
this
Broad.
pirate
He told
style.
you to tell Captain Broad that
Captain Broad.
Epitaph sent you and he would take you to Careless K.
That sounds like it'll get us killed.
Well, I think they tried to set that tree on fire.
Hey, Epitaph sent us.
So you guys are
Put
going.
down your weapons!
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna tell them that.
So you guys go on through the night. You walk through
resting.
the forest.
I know. I was gonna say,
Yeah,
how you
I
guys
was gonna
doing
say-
on the sleeping
I'm
front?
okay. My spell slots are like.
I'm
okay,
good.
But
I'm
I
good
just
always.
would probably be better if I slept.
How
my
far away?
butt.
Like how far did you say it would take?
I'd say it take you till about morning time to get to the coast.
So like
So Mary, we
4
have
more
to
hours
sleep.
of walking.
While walking.
No, we have to do
I mean,
a
it's
long
about
rest.
midnight, so
Well, I guess you're an
We
elf.
should have gotten horses before we
Or
went on this arduous
bears.
journey.
But they all have
There
different
was
things.
this
so
time where I
most
suggested we should
people
ride
have to
bears, but
sleep
nobody was into
to
that.
recharge their spell slots.
Oh yeah, no, I need sleep for most of my
Bears
spells,
fight a
too.
little bit harder than horses.
But you're an elf, so you can usually get a
Oh,
long
rough.
rest in 4 hours, whereas everyone else gets a long
I can
rest.
also just meditate.
I could totally
for
ride
a
bear.
short
It would
amount
be
of time
so
to get
awesome.
some of
Dude,
my spells
that-
You could definitely
Why
ride a
didn't
bear.
we
Do I
I
need
have
to
to
give her the
sleep
horn
just-
again?
you don't need to sleep.
No.
You just meditate.
All
All the elves are on this side. All
Yeah.
the non-sleepers.
Yeah. you can
Half
just
elf.
Yeah.
We s-
meditate for 4
well,
hours.
you
Half
have a
elf,
different
don't sleep
deal.
still.
He doesn't sleep at all. He can even
I
do light
do.
activity. You have to meditate. You have to meditate.
Yes.
Doesn't sleep by choice.
So is that what you guys are doing? You're
Out of sheer stubbornness.
Call it
No,
Calling it a night?
I am. Ra's gonna stay up and read her book. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I didn't. I
choice.
swear
Go
that
have
I
a
wrote
chat.
down somewhere,
I told
but you're
her
keeping
I'm
track this
keeper
time, right?
of the.
Am I?
think
I
so.
could have just done it myself,
She's
but
almost
instead I
done.
found it, gave it to you.
She's almost
You
done.
must use
I
it.
swear I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't find it.
Alright.
12
This
hours
happens
left of
every
reading.
Alright.
You have 2 days left to do so.
Oh, right here, 12 hours. 4 reading.
I am
12 hours.
passing out right now.
Alright, so you're gonna spend the next, so you're doing a long rest, 6 hours?
Oh, so then I'm gonna actually rest and do
You
meditation.
don't have
You
to.
do meditating. Because that would
If
take
you
6
wanna fall
hours.
asleep,
That would
you
take
can.
6 hours
Well,
off
but
your.
if it's 6 hours, I might
That
as
should
well
be
just
fine.
sleep, right?
I don't think you have to sleep, right? As an elf? You just meditate?
No,
should be
you're
fine.
right,
We
but
haven't
I'm
been in
saying
any
if
serious
she's
may
gonna
as
sleep,
well,
yeah,
right?
if
Like-
she's sleeping for 6 hours, I might as well sleep because some of them require sleep and some of them
Oh,
require
really?
meditation.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
I'm going to eat
Drow. You gotta
a
dig a hole in the
screamer
ground
mushroom.
and crawl in the
I'm gonna eat
hole.
a screamer mushroom
Party.
from 100 years ago,
Of course you are.
and then go to bed.
You know those are dried, right?
They're dried. Yes. I'm also gonna drink
It's
water.
a shrieker mushroom.
Shriveled shrieker.
I'm gonna eat a shrieker mushroom ration, and then drink some of my water. I don't know what kind of water I had in there.
You start
Sometimes there's
uncontrollably
weird.
screaming.
You always pick up weird water.
Sometimes there's weird water in there. I don't remember.
I think she
what.
wants to be like you.
I had unicorn water for a while,
just
but
go
Mark is
for
a
it.
great influence.
I think I
It says
doused
so
myself
in
with your
his book.
unicorn water.
Yeah, he did.
We used all the
Alright,
unicorn
you need
water.
to roll a constitution saving throw.
Yo.
It's unicorn
That was
shit.
after the fire, right?
What's wrong with this?
No, we
I
were
ate
out
one
of
of those
unicorn
before and
water.
it was fine.
It's a fucking underdark mushroom which screams. Like, what do you think?
It's a shrieker.
I'm giving you a heart attack.
Ready.
Just roll a constitution saving throw. Great.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna alert everything.
What's the constitution? The proficiency?
It's a DC 13 to pass.
Oh.
So yeah, it's just your. It's a straight
So it's a fail then.
I got 8. 9.
Alright, you hallucinate and have gastrointestinal issues throughout the night.
On
You
a
do not
roll,
get the
banana.
benefits of a long rest. Anyone else want to fuck up their sleep before we start?
I'll try some of those mushrooms.
Malarkey, but he's got a constitution.
Yeah.
Give it to
Malarkey,
him.
just roll
I
on your
have- no.
book that you read when everyone else is sleeping, please.
Yeah.
Roll a D100, please.
Yo, these mushrooms are sick, bro. I got one more.
No, you're tripping. You don't even know what reality is right now. You're fucking tripping.
It's 17.
17.
Ayahuasca.
Okay. Here's your
Poopin'.
passage from the Book of Excellent Advice that you should always follow. If you or a loved one has experienced necrotic damage and died, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
I only kicked a guy in the fucking head once and killed him.
Now, would you like some of my mushrooms?
When we meet him again, Malarkey just has to
He
demand
found
money.
a book called The
That's
Book
how
of
we
Amazing
win.
Advice that you should always follow.
And it's absolutely true 100%
Absolutely
of the time.
100% of the time true.
Totally.
And he takes notes on all of it. He's
What does
ready.
it remind me of? It's
He
like the
adds them
prince.
to what?
What is
it's,
he writing it on?
The
It's
Prince
his
of something
grimoire
on-
that's
on Harry
completely
Potter, the
invincible.
Prince.
So
the
this
chemistry
knowledge
book.
can
It will
never
never.
be destroyed. Also,
Unless
it
I
might-
die, in
it
which
might-
case it disintegrates.
The best part is,
Aw.
I think that your slumbering old one also knows everything that you put in there, and is subconsciously taking all
Like,
of this in.
Cthulhu is like rolling his 16 eyes in the back of his head. It's
He's
like,
like, yeah, I may
Pretty
be
good.
entitled to
Ra, are
Yeah, I'll
you
take some of those
resting? Is Ra
mushrooms.
resting? Are you resting?
For 6 hours.
And
I'm
it
reading
worked.
for
You're not
6.
rolling for anything.
I'm
But you'd
crazy.
be like, you
She's
could
reading
take
a book.
short rest,
I'm
but
just
you
reading.
couldn't take
yeah,
a.
so no short rest, or no rest, no rest benefit.
No, she gets a short rest.
Yeah,
No,
for
she
reading.
gets 6 hours. Oh,
Yeah.
short rest. Yeah.
Reading.
You could do a short rest. So.
Mhm.
Short rest.
I don't think
Give
you
her the
took any
shorty.
damage,
So you have
so-
6 hours left.
And Baldric, are you?
Yeah,
And
so
you
it's like-
have
I guess
1
I'm
day
gonna
left
just
to
go to
complete it.
sleep.
Perfect.
You can do so while walking, but that would give you disadvantage on every single roll that you make while you guys are traveling.
Fuck.
Just so you know.
But how often do we do
Wyla.
rolls while we're out?
Does that cancel out my
Are you sleeping in his sleep? You
favorite
gonna
terrain?
sleep?
Sleeping?
Yeah,
Because my party
Naps.
not
Larky's the
lost.
best.
Like, no,
dog
it
watch.
You can. No. She specifically will have disadvantage on any roll if anything
I
happens.
don't
while
think it
you're
works
there.
that way because it's magic. You have to
on all
read
of
it.
this.
But like, as long as you get a short rest, I don't think you get exhaustion after one day.
All right, so you guys.
I'm gonna work. Oh, I can't. Never mind.
What did the
I don't
book
want to.
do? Did it fuck him up?
No, he doesn't have to sleep because he has some sort of what's it called?
Oh, well, why did you use the book then?
I
Pain in
forget
the
what it's
ass
called.
ring?
He studies that book
It's
instead
an
of
Eldritch
sleeping.
Invocation.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think.
it's got an Eldritch Invocation that makes it so he literally doesn't have to sleep. He can do light activity, like he could like sit down and do
Aspect of
yoga
the moon.
instead of fucking.
Right.
He can read a book. So
He's so elf warlock.
But then you said the
Right.
book was like telling you to do all the things.
Yeah.
yeah.
it's just a book of absolutely.
I found a
excellent
great
books.
book in a library.
Yeah. So Malarkey is cosplaying as a dumbass like a lot of the time.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know, but I was curious. Like, did you learn anything from the book from your reading just now?
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought you
a
had
lot.
To roll, I thought you had to roll for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
did.
He
What did you
rolled
learn?
off a random chart.
I was curious what you learned.
What was your new thing?
I learned that if you have experienced necrotic damage and died, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
It's like
If you or a
silly
family member.
fucking
If me or a
that's
family member.
wonderful.
silly shit.
I like that.
That's actually
That
one
he
of the most,
takes
that's
very
actually one of the most
seriously.
practical ones that he's learned so far.
All right, you guys.
And I'm just meditating.
You guys wake up. The sun is dead center in the sky.
Never
It's a
went to
beautiful
sleep,
day.
baby.
Did I get a long rest?
It's about 70. Yeah, you got a long rest. You got a long rest. You got a long rest. You got a long rest.
We have like
you got a short
PTSD
rest.
anytime
you
we
got
try and go
jack
to
shit.
sleep, I feel like.
You were extremely gassy, so you have disadvantage in persuasion or any charisma checks.
You
at all.
fucking smell,
Oh,
dude.
because I already have disadvantage in charisma. So it's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my charisma is trash.
She has a -1,
No,
I think,
it's
on her
even lower.
charisma.
Yeah, but that's not disadvantage.
No,
Disadvantage
it's
means
true.
roll and take the lowest.
I do have.
So you just have
-1,
super disadvantage. So you have to take
So
your
your charisma's
lowest and
even lower.
subtract
I'm
1.
not charismatic.
Did
and
you
that's
drink my
fine
drink?
with me.
Nah, girl, all
What
you
the
boo.
fuck?
It's gone.
All right, so
Rude.
you guys wake up at noon. It's a beautiful day. The birds are chirping. The
Are they really though? You know what? This
Are you
theater
really
of the
eating
mind isn't really working
Birds are
for
chirping.
me.
The Moby is playing.
Oh, she will.
Flowers are blooming. And on days like these, kids like you
The tank is
should
clean.
be burning in hell.
the birds are chirping.
So Banana's like
The
super
crows.
sick.
I'm
Banana-
like coming down from a wild time.
Banana's having a hard
See,
time.
I'm
She
so
shit
jealous.
herself.
Reality.
It's real bad.
I'm so fucking
Are you gonna read your
jealous.
book
Yeah.
No
while
one
walking?
wants to talk to her.
I'm down to
I
talk
don't
to
know,
her.
I
Hey,
don't think I
Banana.
Dude,
You
because I
can-
can wait till nighttime again,
You
right?
still can't be surprised.
I think
You have one day. You have 24 hours left.
So if I wait until later.
I
So if
you
we
know
don't
it's
get
gonna
a
be
might-
over.
we might
Where's-
see-
If we don't get a break
May as
tonight,
well So just- should
you
I
lose
just-
it.
Can't be
I'm gonna
surprised.
prod raw. I'm gonna be
Well,
like,
I-
this is your
Just
one
saying I
mission
can't
today.
Be surprised, even
Just
if I'm reading.
read it while you're
Yeah.
walking, and we will help you out.
You can't be surprised, but you have
I'll be
disadvantage
your
on
seeing
everything.
eye elf.
I also have-
disadvantage on every
I
roll.
also have a
While you're
disadvantage because it's
Yes.
Only while you're reading,
Alright,
so you could
I'll-
stop reading.
Alright, I'll read.
On perception
Alright,
checks, not on
So I swapped
Travis, I'll
out.
read.
Okay.
I swapped out Prayer of Healing for Lesser Restoration, so I'm gonna burn a second level spell slot and cure Banana again.
Hey.
Wow.
Alright.
Why is
No longer suffering from dysentery.
Well, it's really awkward that she keeps shitting while we're walking.
You guys can't even tell I have a tail. It's discreet.
Okay, so I'll.
Those shrieker mushrooms are old as fuck. You
It's
can
just
all
like
tell.
flopping down.
It's like a horse that just
Like a
happens to
horse.
I'm actually like a snail trail a little bit. Like your tail is dragging. Like it's,
So all the
This is
nerfs
just
that you just
possibly-
had are gone.
it's
Pick up your
Just
tail,
rest.
Banana.
prestidigitation. Nasty. Here's your coconut
Why
hut.
is it playing the nighttime thing?
I don't know.
It's still foresty.
I don't know why you make it play the nighttime one.
I fucking didn't.
They're day wolves, not night
Alright.
wolves.
Daywolf.
Alright, fine. You know what? It doesn't matter because we're going beyond that. Samantha, you have gained all the benefits from the book of exercise.
Woo!
That's all I've
Yeah.
wanted for like a year.
You now have something that almost no player character in D&D ever gets, which is you have a
Score
21.
higher than 20?
No, she have a 22.
22. for your strength
Amazing.
score.
Amazing.
So you get all the modifiers in the book that come with that. That is
Holy
normally in the
shit
stat block
balls.
for monsters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped. I was born to nag you, Raw. I'm so happy this has happened.
Enjoy that extra 1 damage per melee hit.
As
I will.
you feel like
Yeah, your 5 is a 6 now.
as you feel the advantages from the book of gainful exercise, the sun is lowering in the sky, getting close. It's not like twilight, but it's almost there. You arrive at the coast.
Those days are really
Wait, that
short.
was so much
Wait,
Twilight.
so
she-
this?
I know.
It's like it's not like Twilight, but it's almost.
It's not twilight, but the closest sun is the sun
6
is
hours
close to
from sunset, the sun goes down. Fuck you, it's past the horizon, twilight.
Oh, so it's not Dead Sun or Sun.
No, the 6 hours have passed.
Yeah.
You
And
woke
it's
up
nighttime
at
now.
noon, you walked east.
We woke up at noon?
Well, yeah, we went to bed in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
that's right, we did like a whole lot of stuff last
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, we lit a forest
That's
up.
true.
Our sleep schedule's been fucked up ever since our tower flew away.
Ever
Man,
since
don't
we
talk to
met
me about
and
sleep
met
schedules.
Ani and our sleep is bad
Yeah, it's
luck
true.
sleep
It's been
group.
bad
We
forever.
used to have like
Took
a
a
house.
really
We used
good
to have a castle.
feat.
We used to have like a
Decided not to
whole.
sleep. Sleep's
I used to
never
have
done
a
anything good to
podcast.
us.
You get it.
For a while, y'all didn't even
Now
use
imagine
it.
if it just flew away.
You guys arrive at the coast. You see the waves crashing against the sand. The atmosphere has changed. It's gorgeous. You see birds. You can smell the salt spraying off the ocean. For the first time in a long time, everything actually feels really peaceful. The sand is golden. The water is blue. The tide is coming in. Off to the right, you see a dock with a somewhat large boat. It seems to be tied off and slapping up against the wood. It's far enough away that you can not hear the creaks of the boat. You can't hear the wood on wood action.
I'm gonna take my
Um,
bandolier off so
Are
I
the
don't
sails
get
up or
tan
down?
line.
Sound like.
You can take your bandolier off so you don't get a tan line on your scales.
Are we really close to the water?
Yeah, you guys have come out. You guys have come out from the forest. The forest changed more to like a rainforest vibe, and as you got to the water, like everything was warm.
I splashed
salty.
some water on
Do
my
I know
face.
anything about this ocean? Like, is there fucking giant monsters in it? Like, is this safe to wash in?
Awesome.
You don't really know much. You haven't traveled to the coast before.
I can detect magic.
Can I see on the boat? Or with my
Aldrich,
night vision?
look. Do you wave?
Yeah.
I'm just
To the
kidding.
boat?
What do I
Or to
see?
the
To
ocean?
the ocean. It's waving at you, Baldric.
Do you
Strangely,
trust
Look.
the water?
nothing.
I'm wearing
You
plates,
see
so
barrels
no.
and crates. You imagine the crew must be
Smart
below
man.
deck. You see boxes, crates. Some of the crates have been. Some of the barrels have been cracked open. No one's on deck though.
Alright, I'm feeling really good
You see any flags or anything?
because whatever Baldric did.
Like
Do your
metaphorical
sleepy
ones or
eagle eyes see.
No, you do
eyes
actually
are
see
open.
merchant flags flying off the back lower mast.
Okay, cool.
Time to go shopping. Find someone who can make me some sexy new armor.
I'm gonna
Hey,
head
someone's
on
alarm going
up
off?
there.
Oh, cookies.
for a full minute and a half.
There's like things on the wall, Mary.
Hand things.
Oh.
Mitts. No hand things.
Look at his crazed look.
Yeah, you're washing off in the ocean. That's cool.
Inside.
If it's nice and warm, I thought about just like
It's not warm. It's cold as fuck.
Leeches,
Okay.
leeches in your butthole.
We're at the
No, I'm
ocean.
not getting it. I'm
What?
just splashing my
I
face.
hope there's not ocean leeches.
Oh, there
God
aren't.
damn.
I
I'm
think
going
they're
to
called
tell
lampreys.
Sahasara
Those are
there
just
are no
eels.
ocean
I mean, you
leeches.
guys
a
do see things.
stagnant
you
water
see
banana.
crabs. You see cute little fish swimming around. Not too
How
far
big
from
are these
shore.
Why is it so
Yeah,
peaceful?
can we like catch these crabs? Add them to our rations?
Sure can.
We have really good rations. We don't need crabs. Smell it up the bag.
Yeah,
Good for
Smelling
now.
up the bag.
Like this
Yeah,
is
in addition to our giant testicles, and we definitely don't want crab smell on top of
I
that.
got
Speaking
all
of that,
the
if
food,
we
you
do
guys,
want
don't worry.
crabs, we
All
could
the
take
food?
We
the
could probably
giant-
source them
mushrooms,
from
I
the
got
testicles.
Yeah, we could just
We
set
got
that
crab
testicle on the beach,
now.
and we'll have as many crabs as we can carry.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna take my rope, tie one of my
Crabs.
knoll testicles.
Well, there's a giant testicle in there that's got
Are
a
you
big.
testing the water?
Hi,
You want it's bait, crab bait.
Are we
Yeah.
literally
It's like a
testing
hot
the
dog.
water?
giant
I'm gonna use
testicle.
it like a hot
It's
dog.
like a,
Hot dog.
I'm gonna use it like a hot dog.
Yeah, like the.
I've never used a hot dog in my fucking life.
Okay, yeah, the little giant one, yeah. I'm gonna tie it on the end of the rope, throw it in there, and see how many crabs I can catch. Like when
With
you're.
a roped up testicle.
Yeah, like how you
Crabs
catch crabs,
love
you know what I
roasted
mean? How you
testicles.
take the hot dog and you put it on a string and then you pull it up and there's like a million crabs on it. You ever did that when you were a kid?
No.
They
No.
love horrible.
Normally, what we
beats.
do is we make like a whole cage, and we put a really smelly fish inside the cage, and we
Oh,
drop.
okay. See, when I was a kid, we would sit at the end of the dock, tie a hot dog to a string, put it in the water, and then all the crabs would grab the hot dog and you pull it out and there'd be like 40
Like,
crabs.
hold on.
No,
All right,
her
you
strength's
catch. You can
Well,
catch
to
1d12
22.
crabs,
Yeah, so it's fucking.
1d12 crabs.
but they're small.
That's fine.
I mean,
Are they
you're
soft?
shallow
Oh,
crabbing
shit.
here.
Are they soft shell?
They're small crabs.
No.
No, they're hard shell.
Dude,
No,
soft
they're
shell is like
crabs.
once per season. It's a really rare
Soft
thing.
shell is only during breeding season.
Correct.
DM.
6.
It's an unusual
You
event.
get 6 crabs about this size.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna.
That's like a meal.
Great. I'm gonna pull their heads off and put them in a little bag.
They don't got heads.
They don't.
Pull their brain part so they stop.
Yeah,
moving.
you're gonna harvest the meat. Gotcha.
Sweet.
Well,
If you just put them in the
They
bag of
have
holding,
fancy
they will die. Everything dies in
Ew.
the bag of holding.
They have a heart though.
That is
Bag.
true.
Don't put them. Oh, the bag. Stinky ass bag.
Banana
We
knows
need
that
to-
better than
No,
You're
most.
I'm
telling
not
that to
putting
someone
them
who
in the
knows
bag.
that better than any of you.
yeah, I almost died in there.
Yeah,
It's
In the
true.
bag?
Remind everyone.
You were in the bag?
Yeah, for like
Mariah
way
put me
too
in the
long.
bag, and
Oh, did I pick you up and force you in the bag?
You put her in the bag?
No,
When did you
I'm
put her
pretty
in
sure
the bag?
consent. I'm all about consent, Banana.
Okay,
We
I
had a
was
plan,
in the bag.
and you're alive.
I was
You're
in the
welcome.
bag. I survived. I came out of the bag.
Everything worked
If
out
anything,
just
your
Without
life was easier
assistance.
in the bag. You've been blinded. You've been.
Yeah, you should
Fucked
just
up
get
all
back in the
sorts of
bag.
You've been
ways.
eating a malarkey level of things.
I agree. You are on some malarkey shit right now.
Malarkey eats milk. I
Yeah,
do not
you're like
drink
on
milk.
the same thread.
With
You're
whiskey.
you're off
Lizards
your rocker.
don't drink milk.
I don't drink milk, only testicles.
There's cookies.
Alright.
Fine.
Man milk.
Collected.
Man.
They're-
Oh, salty.
So, anybody else fishing or crabbing or anything?
Is it just a dock?
No,
on
I'm
the
just
beach?
cracking
Is there like
jokes.
a settlement or anything there?
It looks like from what you can see, there's just a dock with a boat set up.
Can I detect
There's a
fire?
trail going off into the woods behind it, but
We're not very close.
So there
though.
could be something nearby, but not.
yeah, the boat looks like from where you are, like
Alright, I'm
Alright.
gonna use
not too far of a walk away.
Well, we should probably head towards that boat and ask them where the
No.
town I forgot the name of already was.
Can we get
Oh,
closer
it's
and I
the,
can detect
Careless Key?
Beaver's
I'm
Bay.
gonna use
Yeah.
my
No, that's the island, right?
thieves?
Yeah, when you,
Careless Key.
Island.
Careless Key.
so as you guys
Before,
approach,
yeah,
you're gonna
at approximately 20 feet
you're gonna
from
cast
the boat,
detect magic.
I'd like to cast some detect magic.
Alright, so you guys get out onto the dock, your feet are creaking beneath the dock. You guys take a pause as
Melion.
Melion.
I'm like, I don't even know what he's trying to do.
Million.
We're trying. Melion.
There's a million different
Million.
names you could call her, but only one's right.
Some million.
Okay. Million.
Come here.
You cast. Go ahead
Detect
and
magic.
read that, please.
And so let's see, we have concentration duration 10 minutes, 30 feet. I can see faint aura around me, visible creature, object in the area that bears magic, and I learn its full of magic if there is any. This spell can penetrate barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and a thin sheet of lead, 3 feet of wood or dirt. So I think it can penetrate the boat.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and then my is vocal and S. The sign language.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's just for sign
No,
language.
it's true.
That's
It sticks.
place
Yeah.
It
that
sticks.
works. Yeah.
Good semantic.
Yeah.
Okay, so detect
What do you
magic.
Your dog is dreaming. Marcy's dreaming.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna.
Not anymore.
Aw, you wake it up.
I
Don't
know.
wake it up.
All right, so you
I
go,
did that, I'm sorry.
and it sends out this sonic wave that's purple, just and you kind of get this X-ray vision on the boat. Nothing.
Alright,
To your
cool.
surprise.
Sweet. No magic, guys. We're good.
Oh,
On magic.
Mundane.
Dude,
Let-
she got
less sperm
comfy
juice.
here.
Fucking
What?
normies not using
Oh,
magic.
Girl, I'm
No,
not
That's
even-
good. It means
Oh,
they
I was like,
probably
girl,
won't
I'm
try
not
to
even coming
murder
with
us.
you. Yeah, just like.
No. I've seen plenty of dudes
Dude, yeah,
murdered by
everyone's
swords.
wasting in your
Seen
mouth.
plenty of people without magic try and murder
So you guys
us.
heading onto the boat
Right.
as Sam falls asleep?
I want to use the.
And only one of us.
Is there so
I
I want
wanna
to stop
use
one of the
primeval-
stevedores or whatever and be like, hey, where's the shit?
You want to stop?
Careless. The guys there. You said there was like a.
Okay.
Were there not? I
Yar,
thought you
we
said
be
there were
looking
people,
for
like, loading
careless
shit on the boat.
Kate.
No,
Oh, so there's nobody around?
no.
Okay.
I want to use my
Like
awareness.
problematically nobody
Yeah,
around? Like
I see.
nobody's on
I know, I thought I
deck
heard
or
commercials.
anything?
Seems odd, yeah.
Alright.
Awareness thing.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna say this isn't right. There should be somebody guarding the boat.
Okay,
There's
cool.
There's nobody
Thinking
guarding the
logic,
boat?
Because I want to use my.
Why are we
primeval
going towards this
awareness
boat?
Thing.
Why are
Okay.
we going towards the boat?
So we could find the town.
I thought we were looking for
1
Captain
minute.
Broad.
I can sense
Yes.
whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elemental, fae, fiends, and undead. What do we got?
Nothing.
Sick. Alright, seems pretty sus. Let's do it.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna shout, hello!
You say that, and the hello gets kind of muffled by the waves that are crashing up gently against the side of the boat as the wood of the hull kind of scrapes up against the wood of the dock and creates this beautiful creaking sound.
But no people noises.
No,
At
just
all.
the ropes going taut as the boat moves out. You hear that?
They're undead.
Sam's like
the ropes
asleep.
going taut,
Undead.
and
Yeah, they're gray.
and you hear like the
Great, dude.
splash and then sort of as the hull scraping against
I'm like,
the wood.
what? They're
the ropes
undead? You're
going
like,
taut.
yes, they're excellent.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's like
I'm ready.
any signs of like struggle or anything on this boat?
Nice.
Like
Nice.
without getting on the boat.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead, roll a perception check.
We didn't just you didn't find anything within a mile?
18.
It's only certain creatures.
You notice that there's
It's like scary ones only.
there's
Oh,
barrels.
so we can't detect humans then.
It looks like it had some sort of like edible goods inside it. They've been sloppily eaten.
Like barrels have been broken open as opposed to like.
No, it looks like they were popped open from the top like they're supposed to, but it's like it looks like it was some sort of cargo, some sort of preserved food cargo, and it's just all been eaten.
Pretty good.
Alright, I'm
You
feeling
eat the
really
M&Ms, you
bold.
die.
Are you guys feeling any
Don't do it.
weirdness about this place?
Not worth it.
Like
I mean,
it
there's
seems
no
fine to me.
enemies.
it.
There's some barrels with
This is a
food.
large
sweet.
merchant vessel
Yeah.
It's fairly large. It's about
with no.
it's about
crew.
65 by 20 feet.
We didn't. Oh wait, hold on. Let me look at
Um, It's got a mainsail and a jib sail, 2 large sails.
I'm feeling really bold because
But you said it's tied in.
Yeah, it's tied onto the dock.
Like somebody docked this boat.
Yep.
So
It
Captain
didn't
Rod
drift in.
carries.
Yeah, another thing that you notice is that there's no obstruction on the dock other than the obstruction that you
Guys, I
Is
think
she
we
behind
need
It
this
seems
boat.
that a lot of sand.
I think we need the actual boat.
It seems like a lot of sand and dirt has gathered on the dock, and the only time it's been
Alright.
disturbed in the foreseeable time
Was
that
us walking
was you
up
guys
there.
walking up towards the dock.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I will tell that to everybody. That's like, this boat has been sitting here a while without anybody guarding it. This is not just like a fishing boat. This is a trading ship. They wouldn't have just left this here unguarded. So something happened.
The dude,
How long has it been?
Epitaph,
Yeah, can you give a little
the
sample?
Epitaph
Over 5
dude
minutes.
said that Captain Broad carries supplies
A
to
fewer than
careless
10,000
way.
years.
So it sounds like
Correct.
it is Captain
Within the
Broad's
margin.
show.
Thin margin.
Well, there was a trail leading back this way into the woods. We could follow that. Maybe it's the town.
Are we trying to find Captain Broad then
I
to
don't
get
know
to
how to
Careless
sail on
Bay?
this ship. So
Okay,
Maybe
right.
you all know
I
how
don't
to
wanna
sail.
this ship.
we could
I
guess
gotta look
it
at
couldn't
malarkey.
be that
I know
hard.
two
Are we on
boats
track
that
to
have
find the
sailed
guy with the
together
weird arm?
before.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Yes, you
that
can.
one
Making sure.
that one
I can make
dude,
wings.
I promise.
the Epitaph dude said he was
need you to
looking
remember
for
does that sound
the
like
weird
what
arm dude
Doesn't sound like
He
me.
for,
gave us that
for
information.
Captain Broad.
I'm not a sailor.
Maybe
I
once you get behind the ropes, you'll,
I'm feeling really
you'll
bold
figure it out.
because Baldric juiced me up this morning, trip balls all last night.
Your dog has a delicious arm
I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna go. I want to step onto the deck
and a delicious
of the
penis.
boat and see if there's like a hatch
Well,
to look.
his hindquarter. He's
Watching,
chewing on his
but
leg.
Yeah, you step onto the deck of boat, and it's a very
Yes.
like normal merchant ship.
I just don't want to leave the dock because
It's not-
I'm covered in heavy metal.
Well,
Yeah.
let's use
I'm-
it.
It's not weaponized. You don't see cannons. You don't see like things you'd see in a warship.
Yeah.
It's definitely a merchant ship. You see in front of you like a wooden slatted grate. You can look down into the hull. Some of the torches, in fact, are lit down there. There's some candles down there too. You don't see any signs of anyone down there, but
I think it's pretty suspicious.
I'm
It's
gonna
like
go-
all.
but it's well
That's
lit,
even
and you can
weirder.
see the stuff downstairs. You look to your left, you can see the stairs going down to the captain's quarters and the stairs going up to the wheel.
Okay, can I see anyone up by the wheel?
I'm gonna
No.
go
Okay,
down
I'm gonna
with
go
you.
to the captain's quarters.
I want to go look for mail. Yeah, I definitely want to go with you and follow you and be
You're
your
looking for
protection.
mail?
If they're-
Ancient mail.
I'm just
All right, so
Asked
the two of
by
you go into the captain's
Jars
quarters.
and bottles afloat the sea.
What were you gonna do?
What do you know?
sharpen my blade.
All right, so
Should
yeah,
I,
you stand there in the dock. You pull out your whetstone and you just start rubbing your axe on it as you're looking around suspiciously. The two of
Too
you
much.
walk to the aft of the boat. Down the steps, you see the door to the captain's quarters is not locked or shut. It's just slightly ajar. You push it open. You look inside. In front of you, you see a little desk with a notebook, ink and quill. To the left, you see this large, elegant bed with purple blankets and sheets on it. To the right, you see a little storage area, and in the far right corner, you see a small chest.
Wanna fuck. I'm just kidding.
I'm like,
I'm just
yeah,
gonna
baby, let's go.
What? Your jokes are not warranted now.
Alright, I wanna look in the desk.
I want to
Desk?
find out whose ship
Yeah,
this
Yeah,
is.
you go onto the
let's
drawers,
look in
you see
your
all kinds of
drawers,
parchment paper.
baby.
You pull out a book, it's got a list of shipments to and from. It seems like most of the shipments are to and from Careless Cay,
Is there any captains?
Careless
Beaver's
logs?
Bay.
Careless
That's what I'm
Cay.
saying, you're looking at the captain's log now and
Okay,
you're
Who
seeing
the fuck is the captain?
you're seeing
That's
shipments.
what I
The
want.
captain
Cap-
is Captain Broad.
Captain Broad.
It's
So this is the
We just
Russian
wanted to confirm.
Okay,
boat.
yeah. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you
Okay,
see it's
so
Captain
let's
Broad, you
vote
see that the
then.
shipments are to
Where is
Careless
Careless
Bay.
Cay, to Fever's
Drunk.
Bay, and to a place up in the north called Nelheim. Yeah.
Duhast.
Yeah, but you see in the shipments, you see the logs, it's mostly just goods. You see that they're transporting salted fish, they're transporting like bags of flour, bags of rice, some spices.
The king of red lions.
Pretty basic mercantile stuff.
Okay.
on
Does
the-
anything
yeah.
look suspicious?
You have a
Like
mysterious
any
So-
mysterious logs or anything?
thing on your
that look
leg, on your
weird?
thigh.
Yeah, so on the
Secret
desk
thigh.
you do see an unfinished
cookie.
a
It's
piece
quite
of
big.
parchment that's unfinished and it is explaining
Noticeable
Captain
mess.
Broad's personal log, and it seems that he hasn't had a shipment that he needs to the Thieves Bay for a while. He's just been going from
Beaver's Bay.
he's just been going from Nilheim to damn it,
K.
yes.
Kissing Kate Barlow.
Okay.
Careless K.
Careless K.
So
Um,
Careless K,
He,
you're not
the
talking
last
about
shipment that
Careless
he
Bay?
brought back, he felt really weird about because he left the boat there for 2 days. Something didn't feel right when he got back on the ship. He came back to shore. On his way, or he was coming back to shore, and he talked about getting through the shroud so he could get back to Thieves Isle, and he talked about how he's writing about how he left his Green Lantern inside the chest to get through the shroud, and as he's writing about checking in on the lantern, the passage ends.
Okay.
Let me
Is
use-
this chest? Is it in there?
Mm-hmm.
There's a chest in
What's
there?
the
Sounds
chest
like
called?
you need someone.
Chest of K, right?
With
To
some
blast it
lock
open.
picks.
I wanna-
got
Hey, well,
I didn't hear the name of the chest, sorry. It was, I thought he
Just
said
a chest, there was no name.
It's a chest, but we suspect there's something
Chest,
or
and
nothing
then
in
there
Chest
was
it.
that
something
he
with K.
keeps his Green Lantern in that helps him navigate through the shroud that's covering
The
Father
best
I-
superhero in the world is
Can
in there,
I-
and I gotta open it.
So
No,
use,
banana. Hello.
I'm gonna use
Nay,
thaumaturgy
I'm
to
gonna
make
open
my voice
it.
really loud.
Nay.
Yell.
No, no, no.
Because I'm a
I will
rogue.
open it.
I will open it.
Okay. Alright.
Can I roll? Can I roll for perception on it? Can I see? Does it look official? Does it look like the captain? Is it a fucking mimic or
Check
what?
for
No.
traps.
You always gotta check for traps. That's my instinct.
I'm gonna
I mean,
check
I
for
checked
traps
for
and need an
magic,
investigation
and
check.
there was no magic.
Well, it's not that good.
yeah.
So
I
Don't
did
worry,
check for
it's-
magic, and there was no
I
magic.
gotta.
I'm going to assist Violet
+9.
in lockpicking.
Oh my god,
or
plus
whatever.
9? I dumped it good.
Noise.
It's not that
13.
great.
Get it,
13.
bitch.
It doesn't seem to be trapped at all.
Scary.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna
Totally
assist
safe.
in this lockpicking
One of our first
expedition.
things was a
Like I need an assist.
Yeah, but you might.
Don't you have advantage already because you have thieves' tools?
Exactly.
Run out.
You can cheer her on.
You are still recovering from your mushroom
No, no,
delusion.
I'm doing
Oh, no, I
fucking
fixed her.
great. I'm
She
doing
can
great.
see all things.
Still
I
recovering.
gotta
Her
fucking
third
like,
eye is open.
pretty much intravenous.
You never truly recover from a mushroom delusion.
I got like
But the
intravenous
diarrhea
fucking,
stopped.
The diarrhea stopped.
what's it
Thank you,
called?
Baldric.
Electrolytes.
The snail trail.
Ready
They
to
were
go.
gonna be able to follow us.
Oh, shit.
Weird.
I've
Think
seen
we're
it.
really not supposed to have to.
Alright.
There's a map of this shit.
What do you did you open the chest or am I about
I just
to do
have to
that?
know what the boat looks like. I just have to remember where everything is. Okay.
Oh no, I
That's for
I'm
the best.
confused about what's
I'm
happening.
confused about
Don't
what's
worry
on
about
the
it,
boat.
you've got
What
it.
do you got
It
everything
looks
that's
like
on the
this.
boat, Roger?
There's no traps, and you totally got this.
There's no traps.
Yeah.
There's no magic.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh,
Boom.
I like yours better.
It's colors.
Alright.
Do you want an assist? Do you want an advantage?
Sure. It's
So
just,
you're gonna pick the lock?
Yeah.
yeah.
And you're assisting?
Well, I think thieves' tools give you advantage.
Well, I know I
That's
already
what
have
I-
advantage. What do I add? Wait. What is
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
And advantage and proof.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 13, so plus 11.
Plus
so
11?
24.
God damn. And you assisted.
No, I'm gonna so just in case, yeah, let's go with that roll. That's a 2.
Okay.
So 24.
And
Alright.
she opened
So the boat's rocking back and forth,
I'm not on the boat.
and you guys feel it beneath your feet.
Nope, not me.
You're moving with the sway of the boat. You haven't spent a lot of time on boats. You did spend a little time when you transported from one island over to the mainland of
Yeah,
Fallcrest.
yeah.
It's true.
But-
But me for.
At the same time, like, it's not something you're regularly doing as you're picking
I'm
locks.
very experienced
Um,
with those.
You open up your thieves' toolkit, and you hear a little bit of like splashing in the deck below you. It sounds like there may be like some sort of like rock that's been rubbing up against the hole that may have been causing like just a minor leak in the deck below you. Your senses have heightened because like you're getting into the zone. Like this is what you do. You pick locks. Like this. So you have this routine that you go through.
3 times.
You
This
pull
is
out
what
your leather
you
pouch
do.
and you've got your thieves kit. and
It's
all
your
of a sudden,
jam.
like, this is high alert mode. This usually when you're picking locks, you're surrounded by enemies. Usually when you're picking locks, you're waiting for someone to come find you. Your senses are like on fleek, right? Yeah. So you hear everything. You hear a small leak in the deck below, and you tell that to Banana, like just as sort of like a routine to like keep your team aware of what's going on as you go through thieving, because this is what you do. This is your thing. You can feel your body moving back and forth, and you get in the rhythm of it as you pull out your lock picking
She's
tools.
doing the weird hype shit. I'm taking
Banana?
my longbow out just in case.
No, you're assisting her because you gave her advantage.
I'm gonna assist
So
her with my
she hands you the
crossbow.
thieves' tools. You hold them.
As the boat is rocking.
You take her tools
I'll hold
and
the chest.
with like the rock of the boat, like you insert them into what looks like the lock hole.
What
You feel that
looks-
it's
That looks like the lock hole.
the fucking
I-
keyhole. Yeah.
It's a mimic. It's gonna bite my hand off.
You
You would have done it by now.
I know.
you start feeling, and it
Patient
doesn't feel like you normally feel. So you pull it out and you ask Maya to give you like the number 16 or whatever fucking shit that it is. The next one. You get down there and with your expertise you start.
Hold the hood open, bitch.
You hear like
Hold the flashlight.
click, 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 click,
A little higher.
pop, and the chest opens up. And inside you see this lantern that has a very like unusually like spherical thing about it. It's got this like green and white separation. It almost looks like a yin yang, and it doesn't look like it has any sort of like normal lighting mechanism. There's no like gas insert. There's no like normal mechanisms to light this thing up. The glass itself is green on the top and white on the bottom, and it's this solo item inside this chest.
I don't want it.
I want to know what's up. What's in there?
I'm also gonna remember above table. I'm like, we cast detect magic on
We did.
this boat, and nothing went ding ding ding. So I'm like, what is this thing?
This thing's not magic.
This thing's not magic.
Can I
It's a
roll?
normal,
It's
everyday,
not-
glowing
It's not a
green
creature.
lantern.
She detected creatures,
With
and
no
what did you
source.
detect?
Suspicion?
He just rolled for.
Nah, it's all
perception.
good. No
I'm gonna roll to see if I know
You
what
rolled
the
for
fuck is going
crabs.
on with that thing. What do I roll?
But what is
Arcana?
that? Investigation?
Nah, it's not magic. So.
Well, Arcana could be it because Arcana can also be books. It can also be knowledge of.
It'd be like history check though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
What would
Yeah.
you? Let me look at your sheet.
Give me that.
I'm gonna give you the worst thing we got.
Does he say
If
that?
it's,
Does he say
if it's,
that to
insight.
Chicken Mart?
Yeah, if it's a magical device,
Insight.
it would be Arcana. If it's not, it would be Insight.
18.
It looks like something that has a sort of trigger, like it's sort of connected to something else, like, and you gain also from the passage that you read about how this lantern works, that you would have to be somewhat near the shroud for its powers to be activated.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay, so I think it's like some magic thing with the
Seltzer?
shroud.
And did we find out that the shroud is
I don't
covering
know.
Cayman Island or
The
whatever?
shroud, I
Yeah.
think, is
Cayman Island?
I'm not
They're
sure.
not-
Careless K.
Careless K. Is it a person or a place? I think
Yes.
that's what's killing me.
So a K is like sort of like
Got
a
it.
small little out.
I thought
No, tell me. I was like, I just thought it was a person.
Is it
No.
I
kind of
thought Kay was a person too.
No, a K.
It is-
A K is like a small island, like just off the shore of somewhere
Oh,
else.
like a key.
It's like a sandbar.
The keys, yeah.
Or a
Sandbar
spit.
Like a
island.
sandbar island, yeah.
Noise. Alright,
Okay.
it is a place.
Usually it's a place.
So I'm
you-
gonna
you
ask
read the book,
Banana.
it's expedition.
It's like a tidal
It's that.
location.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna ask Banana. I was like, so is the shroud
It's a great
covering
place to
the
get
key?
abandoned.
I don't
for
know what
years.
the
Is that what the notes say?
I'm
You were just
assuming-
reading those.
Yeah, I
All this-
read it, but I'm assuming it's like a fog.
I didn't retain the information. Where's the fog? Is what
I
I'm trying
read
to
it.
find out.
I think it's in between here
Yeah.
and where we need to be.
Can
Which
I check
is
the tree line behind
Cayman.
And
us
I
and see
think
if there's
this
anything
lantern can help us.
looking? I just want to
Alright,
watch and
we
make
got it.
sure we're not
But
going
I
to get
don't know if we should
jumped
take
from
it.
behind because I don't want to get on this boat.
Just bring the
Yeah,
chest.
and as far as you can tell,
I think we need that.
it seems
And
The guy.
the trail like
The
going
captain.
on.
It seems quiet. You guys walked away from the beach, and as far as you can tell over here, there aren't any birds. There aren't
So
any
it's very
animals.
quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
Like weirdly
Uh-oh.
quiet.
Very quiet.
I don't like
Just
it.
very.
Are we gonna
Wait,
look for,
are we?
Um,
Were you talking
a
about the
village?
people that aren't on the boat?
It's
I
too
think
quiet.
we should. I could use my
we
long
gonna look?
stride to get
Look, you can see
to
better.
go down the trail. I have long stride.
I want to check the trail and see if there's signs of travel or anything.
I can run.
I'm guessing you are too. Long stride.
Yeah, I'm thinking about using long stride to check the trail.
Okay.
Oh, and then I can use my evil vision to kind of scope down the trail a little ways.
Maybe you should do that first before I do long stride.
Sure.
Yeah. You look down the trail and you see a small hut. The door is open. There's nothing lit inside. It looks like the door. It's kind of like leaning on its hinge, kind of like slowly moving back and forth. It's a very small hut. It's surrounded by barrels and crates. Most of them look like your average like storage containers stacked
and
up
I
for
used
future
my
use.
awareness thing, so there's no scary monsters in that list over there. I think I'm gonna
Tell me all
go.
that.
Yeah, I'm reiterating the information to you too.
While
We should go check it out.
Lila's looking at the lantern, I wanna get out of the captain's quarters and look.
We're headed to like
Yeah.
I wanna see if
so you guys
anything's
turn around
under.
and the bed with the purple blanket that you saw is
Also
right
nice,
next
yeah.
to the door that you came in, not to the left of the room anymore.
The bed moved?
Bed moved.
Yeah.
It's the mimic.
I'm gonna get in the bed.
super
Maya!
surprised we haven't fought one of these.
Banana!
No, I just wanna see what happens. I'm gonna get in.
Malarkey! Jesus Christ!
You've been reading his book.
Is Malarkey in?
No, but she's just acting like.
No,
Hell.
I wanna get in the bed.
Oh,
And see if
okay.
it moves again.
Alright.
Okay, so they're having different
You said-
shenanigans than what we're doing outside. Okay.
Alright. Yeah, so what are you guys doing outside? You guys saw the cabin in the distance.
We're
Wait,
headed over there.
You're headed to the
Yeah,
cabin?
okay.
So you don't. So I'm not gonna use my long stride.
You
then.
can just
Okay.
follow us.
body on
Yeah.
that sill.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I can go ahead of y'all.
last night.
Alright, so
You
you're using a
probably
long stride to
stay
go ahead of them.
behind us.
I stayed up.
I thought y'all checked it out. I thought y'all
man.
No,
like
we're going to
vision.
check it out. And we,
Oh, but I
I
thought
thought
she
that there's a
used.
cabin.
she can see like a mile.
So it's, the only thing that I noticed was the
You think-
cabin. I didn't see anything
She's got
special.
one eye, but she
Based
uses it
on
really
your
well.
D&D wisdom, you think it's not wise for me to go ahead of y'all and check it out?
Like
No,
Bender.
I think that if you want to check it out, then you should stay with us.
Okay.
Are you guys all going together?
Yeah, we're staying together.
Yeah.
We're
I don't know
staying
about them.
together. I'm not doing long stride.
They're on
Alright,
the
so-
boats. Are you on the boat?
I'm on a.
No, I'm following you.
Are you guys
coming
gonna
with
let
Alright.
us know that you're leaving? You're gonna like yell
No.
or anything? No.
We're just gonna go.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna-
go.
I'm gonna yell
We're
at
gonna
There's
yell
a-
into the boat.
Yes. Loudly with the thaumaturgy so you can hear me.
Oh, nice.
We're going to. There's a hut up the trail. We're gonna go check it out. We'll be back.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
so you guys head over to the
XOXO
hut. You're
bullshit.
laying down in
No,
the bed.
no, no. I'm not like laying down. I'm like getting in the bed.
She's crawling on all fours into
Yeah.
the bed with her
Alright,
tail.
you're
Because I
crawling.
want to like the door is like right on the other side of the bed, right?
The door's
Are there
just-
any
so basically you
butt
walk
plugs in
towards
there?
the door and instead of going through the door you take the left, you get on all fours and you start crawling on the bed. And as you lift up your left hand as you get on there, like it feels a little
Wet.
slimy.
Yummy.
Not wet, but just like a little slimy.
Goopy.
Okay, I'm gonna get off the bed. Feel the slime.
Alright, so
You don't
you get
wanna
off
be
the
the
bed,
slimy one.
it's really sticky, like you pull your hand back.
Okay.
You turn towards Mariah.
Wyla.
You turn towards
Moila.
Wyla. I haven't been drinking for a while. You turn towards
Broke the
Moila.
fourth wall.
You turn towards
Great, how
Moila,
many versions
and
gone?
you show her your hand and the stickiness.
Can I pull the blanket?
Nah. I am hella
Yes.
suspicious.
Maybe the blanket
Or
is stuck to your
I
hand.
feel like we are the
Yeah,
in the
can I
mouth.
take the
I imagine
sticky
like
hand?
some kind of nasty.
And I wanna
SpongeBob creature
put it on
like
Make sure
Grandma.
you
The whole boat
I
is
wanna
a
like
monster.
half
is what
like
I think.
wipe my hand off and half pull
Alright, you turn back to the blanket.
Oh,
You put your hand down and you no longer feel any stickiness and you pull the blanket off. There's sheets underneath. You feel around, you feel like the wood, you hear it creaking. Before when you had stood on it and you had moved on it, it was not creaking and it felt kind of off, but now it just kind of feels wood
Is
creaking.
it still in the same spot?
Yeah, it's still in the same spot.
This bed is fucked up, and I don't like it.
Think you
You're
need to
in
get
it.
some
Are you
sleep.
sure you're that creeped out?
It was sticky, now it's not, now there's nothing on it.
Did you say sticky?
I don't know
Maybe
what
the
the
sticky
substance
came from- maybe she
was.
stripped it
I
still.
don't know. Please just not touch it anymore. Is there anything wrong with my hand? Like, can I look, like, my hand's not sticky anymore?
I mean, there's a sticky substance on it, yeah, but the
You're
bed
like,
itself
"Look
isn't
at it."
sticky anymore.
Does it,
Don't
like,
taste it.
smell like anything?
Oh, the sticky
Like,
got
does
onto
it-
you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's
Smells sticky.
it's almost like a saliva-y, like it doesn't have a smell, it's just got kind of like an acidity to it.
Sour.
Saliva-y.
I would try and get it
Okay.
off.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna, like, put my hand on the floor, kind of, like, try and rub it off, like, yeah. So the door is still, like, okay, I thought the bed moved in
No,
front
the
of
door is shut.
You want to leave
No, the
this
door,
thing
the
behind?
door, the bed moved next to
or-
the door. The door is shut.
Okay, I want to open the door.
Yeah. You reach out and grab the door.
My non-sticky hand.
It's your non-sticky hand.
Great.
Great.
Specificity. I think it mattered.
I don't know.
As in, you were marked. Now the Kraken's gonna chase us
I
down.
just wanted to see what's
gonna
on the
dissolve.
bed,
You're gonna have
'cause
a
it
black
moved.
dot.
I know, that's what I
underneath.
imagine. I
Pirate
always,
adventures.
Wyla always imagines the worst.
Make
I
a.
mean, I saw some shit happen to you.
Gotta wipe your hands and spin around in 3
Getting
circles.
fucked up this time. Make a what?
Make a charisma saving.
No, make a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's a bad one too for me.
Mimics can be dwarves too.
Mimics can be meant.
Mimics can be anything.
Oh, that was
Kinda
lucky.
mean.
That
Saw
was.
that?
That was almost.
I heard the roll and it
It
flipped.
stopped and then
It
went.
was a 3, then a 19.
Doesn't matter.
Alright, so
Straight
you,
19. Is it a saving throw?
as you grab the
Because then
handle,
it's 21.
as you grab the handle, you feel your arm pulled in. You pull it out and let go of the handle. And as you're pulling out, you see the wood around you transform into this large, gaping maw of white teeth.
That's
And
fantastic.
saliva coming out, and just as you're pulling your hand out, it chomps down towards your wrist.
Can we get a Mercer 2 female?
No.
15.
That's my AC. If it beats
It
it, it
matches.
beats it! I beat it.
It chomps down onto your
That's
hand.
one finger.
Yo, you're gonna
What
be
was
a
her
real
AC?
pirate now.
15.
Then it does.
It beats it. I beat
Meets it,
right?
beats it.
Meets
I
it.
thought.
beats
I
it.
thought the tie goes to defender.
Oh yeah, you're right. It does. Yeah.
That's what I mean. I
It's
beat
like
it.
It chomps
basketball
down and
rules.
completely misses your hand.
Yeah. yeah.
Right through
You
the
That's what I'm
teeth.
saying.
Its
One
eyes
finger
and
only.
slobber.
Snaggle too.
And normally you'd roll for initiative, but we're gonna end right there tonight.
Okay, we're in a lifeboat with the lantern.
Yo, I ain't sneaking. We're